wish they came with a hand. I ain't spending on some weird that thing. We know we drive the worst of the cash. Pop down the road, you send them the money. I heard you saying that feel like a jack. Plug trying to firm it, no go right. Scratching at the door, you know that I'm not. Back in the block, I go red drop. Drove the curb, it hurt behind. Take the bread out the sky, make it jump out the plat. I know it was tough, I jump out the trunk. Give me a lick and I bought me a wife. Bought me a bitch, let me close it back. Trim out the brick, I'll close my eyes. I don't want your word, let's ready to ride. I made bogey, fitting the run. My whole shot, cause she got potential. She comes at 85, I let her get you. 12 was a lot of vote, I'm ditching. Fuck my man, some shit, be slim. You understand me, you from the church. Yeah. As always, shout out to the Omen brand. Shout out to Omen Watches. Put that right there. Put that right there. Put that right there. Okay, we looking good. We looking good. Alright, man. Welcome back. Welcome back. I know I've been gone a little while. I know I've been gone. I know it. I've been sick. I have been sick. I caught a little chest cold. We didn't want that motherfucker to turn out nothing crazy, so we played it safe. Yeah, don't be a damn, go get you some money. Don't be a damn, go get you some money. Don't be a damn, go get you some money. Go get you some money, you out with nothing. Jump out stick in the can with a hand. Give me a lead in the can with a twin. Shit, I wish they can with a hand. I ain't stunning on some nigga that done it. We the one who drive the worst of the cash. You pop down the road, you send them the money. I heard you saying that feel like a jack. Plug trying to firm it, never go right. Scratching at the door, you know that I'm not. Back in the block, I was got a drop. Drove the curb, it hurt. We'll have to take the bread out the sky, make it jump out the back. You know it was tough, I jump out the drop. Give me a lick and I bought me a wife. Bought me a bitch, let me close it back. Trim out the brick, I'll close my eyes. I want your word, it's ready to ride. How many bogeys been run? I focus on her cause she got potential. Come down 85, don't let them get you. Smokes a lot of 45 bitches. Fuck my man, this shit be swimming. You understand me, you from the trench. Yeah. Alright, obviously I've missed a lot of shit, dog. I done missed a lot of shit. You got this shit going on with Sauce Walker and all this shit like that, and all that nonsense. I'm gonna be honest with you, like, dog, this shit, that Pop Hunna shit, I should have put that nigga on the thumbnail. Dog, it be so much shit going on that shit, like, you really do become what's your name on Patreon, Kawandi? What's your name on Patreon? It's been a lot of shit, man. Honestly, the shit with rappers or celebrities, that shit don't really catch me that heavily. It don't really be them that catch me. It be more regular people shit that catches me. Like, I'm about to show y'all. I'm about to show y'all a video of some niggas in the club on New Year's. And seeing that shit, like I said, if you on the Instagram then you seen it. Seeing my fault for the patron, I apologize. But seeing that shit on the on New Year's, seeing niggas seeing niggas on New Year's fighting like that, and then it was something about the motherfuckers, the video that was on the screen. It was a chopper shooting, and everybody started
everybody started running and shit and ducking as if it was a real gun, but I didn't hear any shots, so I was confused at why that was. But it just looked like fucking pure chaos, and that shit was just like, man, how in the fuck, how are we gonna get anything fucking done, dog? Like, how are we gonna get anything done when niggas is this fucking unorganized? Niggas is this fucking unfocused. Like, if we got a real enemy, a real threat out there, how in the fuck are we gonna combat the shit? Big Fast Podcast, who got on the line?
It's nephew, man. From Houston.
Say again?
It's nephew from Houston.
Nephew from Houston. All right, speak on it. What's going on?
I was talking to speak about that Charleston cat. And what you talking about tonight?
I don't want to make the Charleston White character a focal point. I really don't. But the nigga, like, that shit, I ain't gonna lie, the shit was funny as fuck. That fucking video.
Just got to watch it.
Yeah, that fucking. If you haven't seen the video I'm talking about, it's on the Instagram. And this nigga is talking. I'll show it, y'all. I'll show it. You know.
I saw it, but you know, I felt like the man said some real shit in there. Now he said some cool shit, but he said some real shit too.
And you know, look, stay on the line. Let's just do that first. Stay on the line. I'm about to show y'all the video, and I'm gonna let y'all hear it, and we'll go ahead and discuss it.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and discuss it. I ain't tripping. You know, it's the first day back. We'll speak on it.
He molest children. He was a piece of pedophile. And he walking around with his chest still stuck out, hollering, and everybody still love him. Right? So, well, let me keep going. Boy, when Kobe Bryant went up there in Denver to get that old knee fixed, and that old white girl took him on the tour, and he went up there and gave that white girl some of that nigga's torpedo without no rub on. I'm sorry with the young girl here, but listen, he give her that torpedo, and the boy didn't use protection. He got a wife at home. The girl holler rape. Boy raped a white gal in Denver. Boy, Kobe Bryant. Allegedly. Well, I've been alleged of many things and it ain't been proven, so fuck allegedly. Nigga, they calling me a rat and it ain't no proof. So we gonna say Kobe raped the white girl. Nigga, the white girl said he did it. White women don't lie on ball playing niggas.
Oh, shit.
At least that's what they say, right?
Hold on.
Allegedly. So we got Kobe, Tupac, Mike Tyson. Boy, ain't nobody, boy, y'all love the shit out of Mike Tyson 2 weeks ago. Mike Tyson raped. What the say?
All right, Big Fast Podcast, who this?
Yeah.
Who this?
Yeah, I'm a lieutenant. This is Anthony Brown.
You said this is who now? You said this is who?
I want to know, how can I watch this on my TV?
I'm trying to hear you, big homie. We gotta get your phone together. You said, what's your name now? Oh, now big home. Okay, get your phone together, big home. We run the show here. Get your phone together. All right. Make sure your phone is good. Big Fast Podcast, who this? Yo, caller on the line. Get your mind correct. Come on now. I'm already sick now. I can't be with the nonsense now. Don't get me started already. Who this on the line?
It's Nip. You got to me.
Okay, Nip. All right, what's going on? Look, hold on. We still watching the video. Hold on. All right. Yeah, hold on. We're gonna be for real because, like I said, far be it from me to put a nigga down. Let's do it.
Go forward. Woman went up there, knocked on the door in the middle of the night. Tyson took it. That's what she said. She was a black gal. He ain't never apologized for it. Y'all ain't said nothing about them boys. So here it is, we can go on and on. Young Buck been caught with a tranny. Tranny come out and give us proof that the boy been with a tranny. Dwight Howard, another tranny come out. So y'all gonna tell me this little boy at 13 years old witnessed a murder that usually traumatized adults, right? Even if an adult walk in and see a dead body, they don't even have to witness the murder. Just seeing a dead body would traumatize a killer, right? Killers have dreams. So you mean to tell me this 13-year-old kid witnessed his brother, right? From what I read, it was his brother, while his mom was there. So him and his mom witnessed this murder together. He's not a street kid. He wasn't raised in the streets. He don't know anything about standing on those street codes and principles. And I don't know many 13-year-old kids who was taught to do that. So you mean to tell me and my mother witnessed a murder at 13 years old? And my mother take me down there and say what she saw and say, baby, you say what you saw, and you niggas is telling this kid that he should have went against his mama? Is that what these niggas telling us, my nigga? That's how you know these niggas ain't been in the streets. And there you have it.
Yeah, that was a rambunctious ass laugh, but okay. All right, go ahead, caller. So tell me your thoughts.
I feel like the man got a point. I don't see what he said wrong right there. I mean, the shit that he's saying about Kobe.
Hold on. Now I want you to be clear when you speak, because I don't want to come in and correct you and you be like, oh no, not that. I want you to be clear. Now, are you saying that you didn't hear anything wrong in what he said? Just I want you to be honest, but just be clear.
No, accusing the accusation shit about Kobe and all that, he went left with that. That's wrong, because you know, we all know what that was.
Definitely.
We all know what that was.
Definitely.
We all know that
Exactly.
these boys were set up because they play basketball. They're not too smart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we already know they were set up for the money. I'm talking about the 13-year-old. So look, I'm gonna tell you from being in the streets point of view. Most, not all, but most niggas that get in the streets, they get in the streets after they find out that football or basketball dream ain't gonna work out. That'd be the small one. You go to you see that shit ain't gonna work. So you get in the streets. Not a lot of niggas, unless you from New York City, Miami, LA, you're not gonna be on those street codes at 13, 14 years old. What's that, middle school? That's middle school. So middle school, you and your mother witness a murder, and your mama, you know, boy, it's usually just the boy and his mama in the hoods I'm from. We ain't have too many daddies around. So when you go there and you with your mama and y'all witness the murder, your mama tell the police exactly what's going on. You gonna do the same. You don't know no street codes, so you can't hold a 13-year-old kid to no street rules.
That's very true. I agree. I agree with that.
That's the point I'm saying. He was saying some real shit. That was real.
Yes.
Take a nigga to 13 years old, but people be trying to knock this nigga off so much. Everybody looks for any little flaw, so they'll take that. And people will run with it. Like, he told when he was 13. That shit is fake. That's crazy. But that could be the nigga shit we have with each other, with the competition. Every time I see somebody, I see soft walking them going. Every time you see some niggas gonna say you gay or you told. Everybody ain't gay, bro, and ain't. You can't even have partners that be around when you get off with telling shit. People gonna let you know. And the streets are small, bro. It ain't that big. Niggas don't know your business. So it can't be this many rats walking around and this many fags walking around and niggas don't know.
Yeah, and what it is, and like I said, you said some real shit right there. Hold on 1 second. Big Face Park. Nigga let the phone ring one time. And this is what it is. Let me go ahead and I guess get the screen right so we can.
So his children, he was a piece of pedophile, and he walking around with his chest still stuck.
Let's go ahead and speak on it. Now, that is very true what Neff said. Let it be known that most niggas are not on that street shit at a young age. If you're in New York, you know, we hear these stories about Alpo and all that shit like that, and these drug kingpins, they was 13 years old and all that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What Neff said was exactly correct. Most niggas, they get in the street, you know, high school time. during high school, after high school. That's how that happens. Now, yes, that part of it was true, and like I said, I didn't know we was going to talk about this. I really thought we was past the Pop Hunter situation, but we might have to speak on it. And me and Ant talked about this last night. What I don't want, this is what I don't want. This is what I don't want. And yes, we know. And shout out to Katrina. A Conversation with Me podcast is definitely in the building. Shout out to all the moderators and everything. Y'all know I'm just coming back from my injury or my little health situation. I had to sit down for a minute. I appreciate everybody for locking back in. But this is what it is. There are young niggas do be in the street. And we have to get that understood. Young niggas do be in the street. Let's talk about this situation. I think what's going on is we got so many elements in this situation. We got Charleston White, then we got the snitch, then we got the rap. It's so many pieces to it. If a lot of people get hung up on the messenger and not the message. Motherfuckers don't like Charleston White, so I feel like this nigga is funny as fuck. I couldn't help but fucking laugh. But he's a fucking coon. He is Uncle Ruckus reincarnated. And he's doing this all for clout. He's doing all of this monkey show to get people to look at him. And most people do that same thing. The nigga should be a fucking comedian. But the thing is, when a nigga start trying to make jokes and purposely be funny, that's when niggas ain't funny no more. The reason why this shit is funny is because we think the nigga's serious. So, extremely entertaining and shit like that. But the nigga he'll go against he'll go against the street code purposely for attention is the way I see it. But I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Charleston White.
That's the part where he went against the street code.
Huh?
I say, what was the point? Let's get to the part where he went against the street code, when he went against it. What was that part?
Oh, no, the part where he goes against the street code is, and like I said, I want to break it down. Give me some time. I'm just not getting back. You take it easy on me. But, the thing is, Charleston White is one issue with this whole thing, because motherfuckers will just go against what he's saying just because it's him saying it. I can listen to a nigga, and I have to be able to listen to a motherfucker objectively, because I tell motherfuckers to do the same thing with Trump. Who gives a fuck about a white man, whether he's the president or whatever? But we have to listen to what's best for us. Motherfucker will hear that Trump said something and all the...
One second, bro. Let me say this real quick.
Okay.
Real quick. Sorry to interrupt you, but this is what I be wanting black people to understand, bro. See, I lived in Phoenix, Arizona at one time. I was chasing around trying to play basketball myself. I lived in Allen, Texas, which is outside of Dallas. All white people. It was 10 people in the high school, 10 black people in this class. I mean, they would spit on us. They came to school for Halloween, painted their face black with a rope around their neck.
Damn.
Nobody said nothing. White people act different when they know they the majority. Just like when you go to the penitentiary.
Real talk. Real talk.
When they know they the majority, you see the real them. See, our problem is we don't stay on code. They stay on code. So we go and have friends. You will have a white friend until you're about 22, 23 years old. They family grabs them at that time and teach them how being friends with you is not going to help them. They need to get away. It's rare that you have a white boy that's your friend unless he's in the streets that past 25 years old. All white people are racist. All Asians are racist. The problem with us is that we are not racist. They should be racist. Because if you're black, you're born with all this talent. They hate that. If you're born, just imagine being born white, and these people just born can jump, and they smart, they come up with shit, they cold. Even though we made all the rules to go against them, they still succeed. You see me? Like look at you. I seen you from the beginning. Times I thought you was gonna get knocked down. You still come through and keep growing. Man, they look at that shit. They gotta hate that. It's natural for them to hate that. They the best. So it don't matter what president we have, they all racist. You feel me? They come around for 6 months and they lie to you. Nobody ever campaigned and then did what they said they was gonna do. That's it. But all white people are racist, bro. So how can you just hate Trump because he racist? He just was being real. The other one lying to you. He not gonna be your friend after you get in office.
And that's and look and see that that is, to be honest. Hold 1 second, Nate. Nep. Cause we got somebody coming in crazy. I don't know if this is the same caller, a different caller. Caller, hold 1 second.
Okay.
That's it's crazy. It's crazy that we have, like, I love the fact that AO Nation, we are so like-minded. That is the reason why I can say I can fuck with Trump. I want to know my fucking enemy. And I'm not trying to get off topic. I want to know my goddamn enemy. I want to know, dog, if you're racist, say you're racist. All right, I know where you stand. Let's handle business here. You go back to your Klan rally. I go back to my Black Panther rally, and we handle it like that. And that's why I tell y'all, make sure that you tune in every Thursday night when we do Politicking with Bobby, because that's when we get deep into that shit. But that's exactly right. What I want to say about this situation right here is, with what this dude right here does is that, and see, that's why you can't be a fan of a person. You have to be a fan of right and wrong. If this dude right here, whether it be Charleston White, whether it be Trump, whether it be A.O. Consaco, if they say something that is wrong, it's wrong. That's what it is. That's all it is. And we have to be able to decipher facts from fucking opinion. If that's his opinion, that's his opinion. You don't have to agree with his opinion because you feel where he stands. I think a lot of the power is lost when we do that type of shit. We need to stand on the side of right and fucking wrong. With this dude right here, yes, he does say real shit. Yes, he's entertaining, but he has, like, it's this. I can watch a full video of him talking because it's entertaining, and he's giving his full fucking opinion. He's not being. That's why people fuck with me, is because it's not fucking edited. It's just straight raw. Now, obviously, with this dude, you can see if you. I guess you would have to have an eye in entertainment to know that he's embellishing and shit like that to get more views and shit. And that's the part where I'm like, whatever. But I don't give a fuck. It's just a nigga. This ain't the nigga I fucking follow for no goddamn. You know what I'm saying? If the nigga say something right, it doesn't do me anything bad to say the nigga's right. If he says something wrong, it don't do nothing wrong to say the nigga wrong. I don't give a fuck either way. But in this situation, if we're gonna get down to the point of it, and Carl, I'm gonna let you go ahead and go. Let me just get this. Shout out to Jamal. Jamal said, "Man, we ain't been here in so long, man. I gotta show big love for you, man." Jamal said, "All in with you, fam." I appreciate that, Jamal. That's love. That's the first one of the night. That's the first love of the night, man. I appreciate that, Jamal. That's love. All right, call up. What's your name and where you're from, and what tier are you on the Patreon?
How you doing? This is my first night calling in. I'm from South Carolina. My name is Tanika.
Okay.
I believe, I'm not sure what tier I'm in, but I am supporting you. I've been listening to you for a while, and I appreciate your commentary, and I appreciate you, your insight.
That's love.
And as far as what do you see about in the snitching thing, I think I've listened to you. You understand. You've been in the streets, and people get it all misconstrued. If you're not in the streets, it ain't no rules for you. You gotta be in the streets to say somebody's snitching. If somebody is a civilian, they can do whatever they want to do.
That's correct.
And I think when people be getting that misconstrued, they be like, "Oh, trying to snitch and stuff out." Like, if you're not in the streets, that don't apply to you. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't.
13-year-old kid, man, like his best friend, like he ain't in those streets. That don't apply to you. Now, I did hear people say like, "Oh, a 13-year-old don't know." I lived in I live in Southern California, San Diego for a while. 13-year-olds, they own their shit, but they in the street already.
Yes.
Niggas has already made their decision.
Yes.
They've made their decision in life. And
Yes.
niggas they gonna die or go to jail for the shit.
Yes.
And they gonna say, you know, if you tell them some shit, that's just snitching, and that's just what it is. But they've already made their decision by 12, 13. They done made that decision.
Yep.
What's this little doing with his mom? Like, man, that's dumb. And Charleston White, like, I listen to him. He's funny. He makes great points. He has a whole lot of knowledge. But when that nigga lose me is when that nigga start talking about his pretty kids with his pretty kids with the pretty hair and shit. And what the fuck is you on?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk about his, his pretty girl and his kids pretty and they light skin and they got pretty hair. That nigga lose me with that shit. But, I just listen to him just like you said. But sometimes he has good points. Sometimes that nigga just be on some bullshit. And I'd be like, whatever. As far as, like you said, with Charleston White being a fan and being right and wrong, I can listen to Trump and I hear Trump say some shit that's just crazy as hell. And I'd be like, man, that's crazy. But then he be saying some real shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And you just gotta be real with what the fuck he be saying.
That's right.
And a lot of times we be listening to the Democrats about that nigga, because that nigga be giving up game on their ass.
Real talk. Real talk.
Throw dirt on that nigga like,
Real talk.
I'm like, no, that nigga tells the truth about some of that shit y'all be doing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They be trying to make him look like he crazy and shit. But that nigga ain't crazy. That nigga be telling the game. That's why Democrats nor Republicans like that nigga, because he'll give up game real quick. Now, I'm gonna ask you in your audience, how many presidents, including Barack Obama, gave a nigga just gave nigga $2,000 in a direct deposit? That nigga just gave you money. Never happened.
Never happened.
Trump, the only one that did that.
Period.
He gave us just straight money. He just gave us money, like just put it in their account. Nobody did that but him. And don't like that shit.
And their argument will be, well, if Obama was in that situation, he would have did the same thing and all that. I don't know, my nigga. I'm just saying. I don't.
Obama, whatever, you the first black person, whatever, but you could have did the same shit Trump did. Fuck all what they talking about.
Yep.
Like, just like Trump said, like, fuck what y'all talking about. Fuck president, fuck whatever y'all talking about, nigga. This is what I'm gonna do because I'm president and I can do it.
Yep. And
Obama could have did the same shit.
And you got and people have to understand that's a fucking viewpoint. That is a fucking viewpoint. Tamika, I appreciate that so much. If you hear something else in the broadcast, make sure you call back.
I will. Thank you, and I appreciate you, young brother.
It's all good.
All right.
Big Facts Podcast. Who this?
Hey, this Jay Sean.
Jay Sean, there he is. Jay Sean Comedy. Shout out to that boy Ricky. That nigga Ricky, huh?
Yeah, Jay Sean Comedy.
Yeah, I know. I already know it. Shout out to that boy Ricky. Ricky always come through. Ricky ain't got no last name, but that nigga make sure that he always show love. Shout out to that boy Ricky. Fucking with that $5 challenge. I really appreciate that love. Jay Sean, let me just set you up right fast. Let me make it clear, just in case we didn't lost the conversation, because we did talk about.
Yeah, you put me on hold because I'm gonna chill real quick. Because the 160 you had online right now, or you still got her online, I paused it. She was saying some good information. I just wanted to come back off of what she was saying.
No, definitely. And so here it is. When we're talking about the little boy cooperating with police.
Okay.
When we're talking about being in the street and the street code only affecting people in the street, that is correct. As it stands, if I'm just gonna get to the point because I was trying to just get a whole explanation, but here it is. The boy didn't make the mistake when he cooperated. The boy made the mistake when he started rapping about shit pertaining to the streets. And me and Ant said this last night on the live stream. Once you cooperate with the police, that's over for that. There is plenty of genres of music within rap. within rap for you to be a part of. Once you cooperated, that street aspect of music, of rap, is over with. It's dead on arrival. That's no longer what you can do. That's when he violated. The violation was not within him, and that's the issue with what the Charleston rat nigga was saying.
Okay.
The issue.
Talking about that, but I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah. And the issue became he's my Gilly and all them other mother and Uzi and I kind of saw a little issue with Uzi backing off, but at the end of the day, the reason why NBA YoungBoy sells, the reason why Kevin Gates can sell and shit like that is because the white people think they're just so fucking gangster. Vlad TV said once that he fucked with Ice Cube because when Ice Cube was rapping, he just knew Ice Cube would come in the house and kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that gangster appeal is what attracts those white people. Once the world starts,
they like to see us act like that.
Exactly. So once the world sees you otherwise, it has a big effect, and we can play how we want to play. But 6ix9ine career was heavily affected by him cooperating. Period. Point blank. Before 6ix9ine tails and shit like that, he has no problem going to Europe and Russia and shit like that and doing big ass fucking concerts. But now that it's taboo to fuck with 6ix9ine, he's taking a hit from that to where he sold 55,000. Now he sold 55,000. Without him cooperating, he could have sold 600,000 or some shit like that. But the problem is him still selling 55,000 when Lil Durk only sold 24,000, and Lil Durk is sturdy as they call it. So there's no question about there being a street element in this rap shit if you want to rap a certain way, and I broke that down all the way on Urban Politician TV last night. If you go watch that, but Jay Sean, what do you think about the whole situation?
I agree with you. Like, you know, it's the rap trap, so they gotta. I mean, hell, snitches is gonna snitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just man, I really don't even listen to no Tekashi 6ix9ine or nothing like that. So it's hard. I really don't have an opinion on. I just look at him as a rat.
Yes, but no. So what the question on hand is, how do you feel about the little boy telling when he was 13 and now doing gangster music?
Oh no, I mean, I wouldn't agree with that. Because like the last caller before I clicked off, she said if you agree to this street code, then you got to be all the way with it. Mm-hmm. You can't be halfway in. You can't tell. Like, that's what people like about the show Power so well, is that it's just a TV show, but it's street. Like, if you're gonna go in, then go in. Don't be halfway out.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's how I feel. Like, yeah, if you like that, you should have stayed there. You shouldn't even jumped off the fort.
Corey Johnson. Now, I guess maybe you're new, but we don't really do the super chat because YouTube holds that shit and they take most of that shit. So if you want to show love to the show, hit the Cash App or the PayPal.
I'm gonna hit you on the PayPal.
Yeah,
on the PayPal.
Yeah, hit the Cash App or the PayPal, and it comes directly to the show, and we can work it from there. Jason, hold one second. Big Fast Podcast. Who there?
What's happening? This is Flyboy 901 from Memphis 10, Jay.
Ooh, man, tell me something, my nigga. I'm hoping you got some insight that can help with this situation for the people who may be confused.
Man, look, man, for all these cats who confused or whatnot about this little Pop Hunna little cat, this little young boy, we still got grown men in our culture, man, who done told on their own folks and shit or whatever. Let's point out Diddy. Didn't he save his own skin when Shine went to jail?
Yes, he did.
What did T.I. Get on the stand and testify in that Cincinnati trial where his homeboy got killed?
Yes, he did.
Was Rick Ross a fucking correctional officer?
Yes, he was.
But these are all figures in our culture who we still look up to and we still pander to, correct?
That's right.
But we got a 14-year-old boy who witnessed a murder or whatever the case may be with his mama, but we want to hold him accountable as being a fucking snitch.
And I gotta talk to you on that. I gotta talk to you on that now. Because the thing is, like I said, if he was still 13, we don't look crazy at that. But here it is. Very good example is that little boy, Lil Rodney from Texas, who has that light skinned, nothing ass bitch mama, who somebody just sent me her goddamn her Instagram and shit like that, and this is just a real nothing ass bitch. She at the strip club throwing money with her fat ass, and that bitch trying to, you know what I'm saying, like relive her glory days. She's still living that life. Lil Rodney is in that bitch telling on who gave him the guns for the videos and all kind of shit like that. When he come home, there is no more gangster rap music. You win that bitch and you told. So all that gangster shit is out the window. So when we look at these artists, whether it be Rick Ross, whether it be T.I., whether it be Diddy, all that gangster shit every time, and we have to remember who is, and Ant said this from Urban Politicians, who the fuck is supporting these motherfuckers? Street niggas do not support music. They don't support that goddamn shit. It's the little white boys. It's the little white girls who buying all the merchandise and shit like that. At the end of the day, as it stands, the code is as the code stands. If you have worked with the police, ain't no fucking way that you can get in the goddamn song talking about you miss your homeboys that's locked up or dead or no shit, and talking about the Dracos and the pills and shit like that. Nigga, your fucking rap has to be that G. I'm gonna pop some tags. I'm gonna get some pocket. That's how your music gotta be. That's it. That's all. The issue is not the act of helping the police. The act will never be helping the police. That won't be the foul. The foul is gonna be how you carry yourself afterwards. After you work with the police, take your motherfucking ass to the military. Take your motherfucking ass to college, as you should do anyway, because you don't want to be no nigga like me who believe in the motherfucking street code, who believe in the motherfucking color of a goddamn rag, and you stand on that shit only to come home as a motherfucking nobody, only to come home to rumors and being hated on. Niggas don't stand on none of that shit. So as me, I told Ant this last night, and this shit like I said, it make me mad because I don't like when niggas did the opposite of what I did in that motherfucking room, can come home and have some shine and some motherfucking leverage in the street. I went in that bitch and did the right thing and left my motherfucking family behind. I stayed in that bitch when I could have went home because I cared about the street code and upheld that motherfucker. Only to come home to and like I said, and we're gonna keep that where it's at. But it was no respect given. It was no motherfucking honor given. Nothing was reciprocated. The street, instead of going with that right there, motherfuckers was still on this AO shit, and they just was more focused on this nigga has to be stopped. We got like fuck all that shit. We not finna show this nigga no more love. This nigga already shining too hard. Like we have to destroy him. I went in that bitch and stood the fuck up and did what I played everything by the code. Every situation I played it to the code in the street by law. I'm a highly decorated street nigga, and I was walking up and down the motherfucker.
You stuck to the G code.
And I stuck to that motherfucker, and I was walking up and down the goddamn road at 30 years old. Motherfucker wouldn't even stop. Motherfucker wouldn't even stop and give me a ride. So,
hear you, homie.
so at the end of the day, and after I'm walking up and down the road like that, you see a nigga who actually told motherfuckers treating him like the king of the motherfucking city because he got the bag.
Yep.
Nigga, he could be getting the bag straight from the goddamn evidence locker. Motherfucker, they don't give a fuck. Long as you got the dope that they want, they gonna put everything to the side. So yeah, I got a chip on my shoulder about that shit.
Well, see,
I do got a chip on my shoulder about that shit.
Well, see, check this out, though, and that's where we going wrong as a culture because we respecting everybody who so-called, quote-unquote, got a bag. We ain't respecting the work of these niggas and this, that, and other. Who the fuck is Lil Uzi Vert, a nigga who wear dresses, and these young thugs niggas who wear fingernail polish and purses and shit?
Mm-hmm.
He claiming, you know, what's what in the goddamn streets. Our culture's so fucking watered down. We respecting all these niggas who are effeminate.
But like I said, the Uzi Vert situation, that could have been from him not wanting to have his name sullied. And like I said, because of who I am, I do feel like Uzi, I don't feel like this motherfucker could hurt your career. Actually, to be honest, the motherfuckers on TikTok, them white folks and all these people in the gym doing the goddamn, I just did a fucking dance. I didn't even know the shit. That dance I was doing, that was his fucking dance. And it was my children. Right. And it was with my children. I'm not taking that motherfucker down.
I saw it. It was real cute, man.
Yeah,
I you on that, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm not gonna take that motherfucker down because goddamn, I don't give a fuck about that shit. What I'm saying is, as it stands, when you look at who Uzi Vert is and the way that he may want to move around and these connections these people have behind the scenes, Uzi Vert is probably connected to a lot of gangster street rappers in Philadelphia.
Lil Uzi Vert plugged in Philly. He plugged in.
Exactly.
But it's his image that's effeminate to me that I don't
exactly
really get down with. You know
exactly. Most definitely.
I'm old school nigga, man. I was born in '83, man. I'm from
yes,
old school.
Sir.
We
yes,
don't wear tight jeans and
no, sir.
and all of that kind of shit, man.
Nope. And that,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then speaking on something like that, man, let everybody, and I ain't gonna hold too much of your time, man. I'm gonna get off the jack or whatever so you can take some more callers and shit. And I'm gonna say this one thing, get off. How is it that a nigga like T.I., who got on the stand, snitched, but everybody still love him in the culture, though? Why are we not expressing the same? Why are we not expressing this same thing to Tip?
I don't feel. I'm gonna be honest though. I really don't feel like. I don't feel like the culture love T.I. I'm gonna be honest with you. Every time T.I. do something,
he been on some fuck shit lately with the shit he been saying or whatever. He kind of, you know, on some other shit or whatever. He just seem like he be kind of pandering a little bit or whatever. But man, if we gonna put all this shit on Pop Hunna, we need to put it on everybody else in the culture.
That
Ross was a damn correctional officer, man. These niggas still around here rocking with him. Stop.
And you know what? And this is what it is. This is what it is through and through. It matters when people find out the flaw shit about you. If motherfuckers would have found out the shit about Ross before Every Damn Hustling or right after Every Damn Hustling, it would have been over with. He wouldn't have been able to outpower that. But because it came out later on and he denied it for long enough and he fought it just the right way, it was able to slide. The shit with T.I., it was so much. And recognize that all the people that you're naming, these are pre-internet people. These are people who were able to ride before the internet came out. Like, niggas didn't know for sure. We wasn't getting information directly the way we getting it now. Everybody has Pop Hunna paperwork on their phone right now. You know what I'm saying? And this is how this goes. And let's not make no mistake. Somebody said a hating ass nigga put that out. You're 100% correct. You're 100% correct. And this falls on the rap trap. When Pop Hunna was just a Philly artist on the ground, rapping in the car and all that shit like that, nobody gave a fuck to post that shit. It wasn't until the nigga blowed up and the whole world is doing his dance. Oh no, y'all look at this. And that is going to happen. And that's what every artist better be ready for. Sauce Walker is going through it right now. The people that you was looking up to as big homies Once your shit is up to the level of your shit, once your shit is up to the level of their shit, now they see you as a threat. No longer are you somebody that I can help out. The nigga who's going at Sauce Walking him, the nigga just said tonight the reason why he going at him is because the motherfucker wouldn't give him the number of a fucking shelf. The nigga left him on red, and then when he saw him in person about it, the nigga gave him a shoe excuse. The number of a fucking shelf. And that means that the motherfucker been wanting to expose him because he doesn't like the fact
waiting
that,
on something.
yeah,
Waiting on the reason.
yeah. I don't like the fact that now it's somebody in the city that got the nuts that I do. I used to walk around this home and be able to really get on top of the car, on top of my Rolls Royce and say like, "Now I'm the richest nigga out this bitch." You know what I'm saying? And nigga know that. But now you there. So now it's like, and that's like I said, a lot of these niggas is stupid niggas, and don't get it mixed up for not 1 second. The dope boys want to be the rappers because of the attention that the rappers get.
Because of the shine.
I explained this in detail last night on Urban Politician TV when I spoke about what this internet does to people over 40 years old. They're not prepared for it. You can see the dude that is going at Sauce Walker. You go on his live and you can see how he has no understanding of how this shit works. You know what I'm saying? He's responding to every fucking comment on that bitch and thinking, you know, it's all real and I'll come outside right now. Niggas don't know, but they know that they like the fucking attention because niggas are not comfortable or content with just having money. I need everyone to know that I have the money. I'm the nigga with the money. This is the BMF trademark. This is the blueprint. Like all the money they had, niggas still had to be out this bitch with the rappers. Nigga, you see us out this bitch. We all taking vacation and trip. We loud with this shit. Niggas need to know that we got this shit. That's all we know. And this is the reason why the real Rick Ross was able to survive so long. Because he didn't need it. He didn't need that spotlight. And that's very, very rare that you get somebody who can dress down. I've said this before. We put all of our possessions on us.
On Front Street, yep.
Because we don't have anything.
Know we got some bread,
Yep.
right?
Because we don't have anything on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to artists, I listen to fans who only believe that an artist is doing what he's supposed to do when you see him with the diamond teeth, with the rapper starter kit. Hold 1 second, caller. When you see him with the rapper starter kit, he got the diamond teeth, the diamond chain, the diamond. Then he got the car. Hold 1 second, caller. He got all that shit, whatever, like that. And now that's the only reason that you'll take him serious. But when everybody has that, it means nothing. I was just telling Max this the other day. My nigga, I seen multiple niggas on DJ Small's eyes and on Dirty Glove Bastard. No name artists that just come in that bitch with stacks of money, got the gun behind them, got the diamonds on it, diamonds in the mouth and shit like that. You go to these niggas' channel, they don't even have 300 views on their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the rapper starter kit. And what I explained to an artist is that when I was 19, I was the most tatted motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was no question. That's one of the ways that my shit went up so fast is because I was just so tatted because of Jamie, R.I.P. to Jamie Capers, at What You Want Tattoos. Niggas wasn't hit like me. They was not tatted like me. But then you look now, if you see a nigga that don't got a sleeve of tattoos, that's the unique nigga. A nigga who ain't just blasted everywhere, that's the unique nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so once niggas with diamonds and all that shit like that, once that becomes the norm and you feel like you have to have that to be a rapper, that's the exact moment when you need to go back to DMX mode. Nigga, I'm out this bitch. The nigga from Philadelphia, his name was Kerr. KUR. You know what I'm saying? He was talking that struggle rap. You have to be different. Don't fall into that shit. But like I said, this is what the rap trap brings. The rap trap states that coming through this trap door is the fastest way to get success. Coming through that trap door. That's why Pop Hunna went that way, knowing that he wasn't supposed to. But you come through that trap door, like you gotta show these people that you're not a struggling rapper. Like I ain't because once you show that you a struggling rapper and shit like that, it's like, oh, that's a rap nigga, man. That shut it up. Shut it up. Oh, that's a rap nigga, man. That nigga just rapping, man. That nigga just on that rap shit. Oh, rapping ass nigga. And like I said, Jesus started that. What, rapping ain't cool. Like you need to be a real dope boy that just happens to rap. That's what you need to be when you coming through the trap door. You know what I'm saying? When in reality, everybody's fucking broke. In reality, in real life, everybody is broke in America. You know what I'm saying? Even the niggas who look like they got something, these niggas is broke. You start finding out about these lease programs, about how niggas owing this much to the private jet company, niggas owing this much to a rent company for their condo and shit like that. 3 years and shit. Like we're not in the Stone Age no more. Like we know that rappers are broke. Like so, I think you would do better relating to, the bottom. But that's just how niggas feel they got to do it. But that's just going into what I'm saying. Like, niggas are... That's what I want to talk about tonight, my nigga. Like, what the fuck are we going... Like, what are we doing, dog? Are we... Because I was sick New Year's and shit like that. I'm trying to stay alive and shit. But the next day, I get this fucking video of these niggas fighting at the club, and I'm like, so we know how bad 2020 is. We finna top that going into 2021. And if we continue going this way, like you don't have to be Einstein to see what the fuck is gonna happen. And so that's really what I want to speak on. We got on that Pop Hunna situation a different way, but I really want niggas to call in and let me know, dog, what are we doing in 2021? Like, what do we need to do? I'm finna show y'all something that really fucking bothered me. Caller, give me 1 second. Shout out to that boy, Psych L. Psych L said, Happy New Year's. All right, I appreciate that, Psych. Psych said, we ain't doing that lame ass shit. That boy nephew came through. Said, fuck that goddamn, fuck that. Fuck that super chat, nigga. Lord. Fuck that super chat. Nigga, we doing this shit in real life. I appreciate that, my nigga. That's Jahan James. Shout out to you, my nigga. That's Neff. Caller, go ahead and state your name, where you from, and let us know what's going on, my nigga.
What's up, man? This LJ, man. I'm from Louisiana.
Okay, LJ, I see
I wanted to speak on that Pop Hunna situation. I feel like, people forget that when it comes to this rap, there's different genres of rap. There's gangster rap, there's, the common rap that do, party rap, you know what I'm saying? A little hype music or whatever. And then, you got your spiritual rapper. And I feel like Pop Hunna, he's not considered like no gangster rapper, no street rapper. He's just like one of them young rappers that do like little party music. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people shouldn't destroy him and everything that he built with his music because he's expressing himself. But, well, like, I could see if he was, like, rapping about, like, I've been thugging since I was 13 years old. And we'll be like, whoa, but you told. And that cancels all that gangster stuff go out the window. But when I was checking him out and I was listening to his music and his songs, like, it's not even like no street rapper.
And that's where the problem come in at. Because if we listen, dog, we can pull up the lyrics right now, and I can bet you $10 that he got gangster shit in that song. He got gangster shit in the song with Tusi. Niggas is talking about shooting niggas, dog. Gotta stay hydrated. That's the main thing about killing the cold. Gotta stay hydrated. But we can pull up the lyrics. Now, what you just said is very true. In that there are different genres, as I said earlier. But Pop Hunna does not make. He does make the party vibe music, but this party vibe music also has references. It has references to street shit, and that's where the problem come in. He need to make it. Here we let's see. That's Lil Uzi Vert. I need the regular one. Oh, here you go. Let's see.
I just want to tell everybody out there, do not take Adderall if you do not need it. I would define Adderall as more like a rock star. Everybody love that part. It's crazy. Bitch. Corvette. Hop in the motherfucking jet like jet. Like that. They love that intro. Like, they love that Corvette. Like, they love that. It wasn't actually like...
And
got this swag.
And a nigga a mumble rapper, dog. Come on, man.
Make you want. Love that. It wasn't actually like that part.
Yeah, dog. He just a little kid, dog. Just a little kid. He need.
Adderall is more like a rock star
man,
type.
Come
thing.
on, man. Play the damn
like
lyric,
like
dog.
A rock star type sound. Bitch. It's just like something that was just, like. Damn, why you walk like that? Pop got this swag that speak for everybody else, I'm gonna put Eddie him up. I don't got no time to relax. I actually meant that, Like, I got this shit out the mud, but down want to talk about that. Actually true. I turned a 2 to a 4, and I turned a 5 to a stand.
There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. The nigga is, see? The nigga is referring to...
For real. But, like, that line, like, mainly stuck out to me because it's actually true. I turned a 2 to a 4, and I turned a 5 to a stand. I was just done in the bottom, talking the back of the back. I got this shit out the mud, but down want to talk about that. Yeah, we figured it out. I was just at the bottom, climbing up in that. You feel me? Like, I didn't get fine with it. Like, bro, like, it's just like a message. Bitch, I ain't ducking no exit. You gonna get rid of who? Me and take slide on niggas, and we got this.
There it is. There it is. So for that caller,
not like a threat or anything like that, though. It's just like.
See that?
Just to get rid of you.
Oh,
Portray something that's not me. Like, that's really who I am. Fuck all the out for real. Yeah, I'm dissing you. I drop a bag on your head just to get rid of you.
can y'all hear that? I don't know if we hearing that. Like I said, if it ain't Norris. Okay. This is a street nigga, dog.
Niggas keep talking about looking for me, but them niggas capping, they know where I'm at. If I ain't on Norris, then I'm on the V. 11 to word to be exact. If I ain't on Norris, then I'm on the V. 11 to word to be exact. Yeah, everybody always be saying, like, I'm not this place, like, I'm really there, bro. Like, I really am who I am. Like, I'm not going to, like, lie.
Fuck that. Fuck that. We need to see this. I need y'all to see this. I need y'all to see this.
I feel like I'm just trying to, like, get like a point across. Some people, like, those people know. It's not like a threat or anything like that, though. Like, it's just like.
Yeah, we finna go and get into this shit.
Me and they slide on niggas, and we got Mrs. Two. People gonna test you regardless, like, they gonna test you to see if you are who you actually say you are. And, like, I'm gonna prove that every time. Like, I am who I, actually say I am. Just come see for yourself. Just,
There it is.
I got this shit out of the dirt, but they don't want to talk about this.
They're gonna get
climbing up. I feel like, like, a lot of people ain't want to, like, give me my credit. A lot of people back home, like, they ain't, like, accept the fact, like, like how I came up, like I came up on the internet. You feel me? Like, I didn't come up in the streets. So, like, a lot of people ain't accept that, and it was, like, kind of, like, hard for people to take in. keep it a stack. Know that we Xing you out if you be moving too fast, and that's a fact. I'm talking about like way before, you know, I even been rapping, I had to cut people off. You know, it's just like it just comes with life. You know, like sometimes you just have to, you know, like let people go. I be fine with it, like, you know, like if it's not meant to be for me, you gotta go. You gotta go, buddy. Niggas keep talking about looking for me, but them niggas capping, they know where I'm at. If I ain't on nerves, then I'm on a V. 11 Gerard to be exact. If I ain't on nerves, then I'm on a V. 11 Gerard to be exact. Yeah, everybody always be saying, you know, like I'm not this place, not this place. You know, like I'm really there, bro. Like I really am who I am. You know, like I'm not.
I really am who I am. Dog, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What's the confusion? What's the confusion? Dog, there's no mistake that this is a child. This is a fucking child right here. And if you look at Rowdy Rich, dog, I was watching the top 10 genius performances on the fuck is that thing where they perform at? I guess it's Genius. I don't know who does those performances where they just talk in a mic and they already got the auto-tune set on the mic and they just do a live performance and shit of their song. They had Melly on there, they had Rowdy Rich, and you watched, they had fucking Rod Wave, they had the stupid nigga that became conscious. The fuck is that stupid nigga name? Chopper Boy? What the fuck? What's the chopper? The stupid nigga who became conscious. You crazy. Roddy Rich ain't broke. Who the hell said that? I don't know. I guess they could be fucking him. NLE Chopper. That's his name. NLE Chopper. There it is. NLE. Yeah, that's right. NLE Chakra. A turn up drip. But yeah, like, dog, these are fucking children. These are children. They want children. Oh, no, you didn't. The label wants children. Period, point blank. They want kids. They don't want no nigga. They're not putting their energy into no fucking 25-year-old. No fucking, they damn sure ain't putting no money into no 30-year-old. That's what I'm trying to tell you, rap niggas. Like, dog, ain't nobody coming out here to save you. If you look at any rapper that's on top of the game, you better look at their fucking age and what they face look like. These motherfuckers can't even grow facial hair. By the time they get out them fucking deals, they'll be used like toilet paper. And then the label goes to the next motherfucker. Pop a broke version of Roddy Rich. Oh, Roddy broke. I love the way Katrina explains jokes. I always get them. Shout out to Katrina. I sent Katrina a picture of Tone Trump because during my sickness, I thought Tone Trump like looked like me and shit like that. So I put like some logos on top of his pictures and shit, and I tried to see if I can trick her into thinking that was me. But she was like, "What the fuck is this?" But I sent it to Remedy and my daughter. Nobody thought he looked like me. I guess so. I had to been sick, but but no. They want you to be young, dog. This if you watch, it's called the boy band con. The Lou Pearlman story. You can make so much money off of youth, and if you look at it, dog, it's damn near metaphorically what the fuck the Illuminati is. You know, if you get into the Illuminati shit, you start hearing about adrenochrome, and that's adrenalized child's blood and shit like that, and like you get power off of young people, pretty much. And that's what this music industry is. Look at the biggest artists and just show me somebody that has fucking facial hair. Just show me somebody. big artists that are getting money, they can't even grow fucking facial hair. And that's why a label will tell an artist to fucking shave that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shave all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? All of it. You look at Jeezy, there was no facial hair. I'm talking no mustache, no beard, just nothing. You know, because you want to have that young image, and that's what sells. They just banned Lil TJ. Well, Future and like I said, when Future came out, Drake, good one. E.T. that was a good one. Drake, why ain't you no moderator, Eric? But Drake. But remember when Drake first came in? What I'm talking about is the introduction. Like after people have gotten used to them, then you can't really do nothing about it. But when they come out, they're gonna be like Roddy Ricch can grow a fucking goatee if he wants to now. It don't matter because he's already on top of the world. I'm talking about when they first fucking come out, the motherfuckers, you can tell that they're under 25. Period, point blank. That's the point. And when I look at this little boy, it's like, dog. It's so. Let me just talk to my artists. If you're over 25, my nigga, you trying to do that shit that these young boys is doing, it's not going to work. You niggas just don't understand it. It wouldn't matter if you had the same, if you was around these big motherfuckers, it don't matter. You're not gonna go like that. You have to grow your own audience. And in order to grow your own audience, you have to do that shit from YouTube. If you don't know how to run YouTube, you're gonna be lost. That's why I'm so on top of shit as far like, nigga, I know that my YouTube class is the only way. Like, you know what I mean? Like how we continue to get people in, that's people want to get in. I'm talking about the fact that I know that there is no other way for an artist over 25 to gain a fucking fan base. There is no fucking way. You can't go to Google ads. You can't go to fucking Instagram sponsorship, Facebook sponsorship. Is not going to work. They're not going to watch your video. They're not going to watch it. They're going to scroll right past it. It don't matter how many times they see the shit. They're not fucking with it. You have to grow your audience. That means you're going to have to work. Niggas is trying to get around working, and it's not. I don't understand. So, the YouTube class is now, it's $3,000. It goes to $5,000 in June. So you got till June to get in before I go up to $5,000. But niggas just have to understand, like, if you really are trying to make money off music, my nigga, you're not gonna do that shit anywhere else but YouTube, period, point blank. You can go try to play around and do some bullshit on Instagram or Facebook and do some lame ass shit and get some people looking at you like Boom Gang did, and you just gonna be the stupid nigga. Like the nigga who going against Sauce Walker right now. Like, what niggas don't understand is because you didn't really gain an audience, you didn't really grow your audience, and people are just coming over to look at you because they wanna be messy, you will take those eyes for fans and you'll put a fucking video out on YouTube and be wondering why that bitch don't get but 200 fucking views. For instance, I can show y'all right now. Let's get this timestamp right here. 2:28 is the timestamp. Let me show y'all something. Pop Hunna. Look at this. Pop Hunna first video. His video is Adderall. He got 11 million views. Look at his next song. Beneficial. Featuring Tusi. That shit don't even get a million views. Pop Hunna, Mud Baby, 40,000 views. And this is not just because they found out he was a snitch. This shit is because motherfuckers you had a hot song. That's it, that's all. You had a hot song. It went viral. The most dangerous thing that an artist can do is go viral, because that's a whole bunch of empty space. You better remember that Meg Thee Stallion, what did she sell? Didn't she just sell like some bullshit? You ain't seen Meg Thee Stallion since. They already saying it's a new bitch from Houston named, fuck is her name, Scotty or some shit. And she a real stripper, like real stripper. And she real thick for real. She not fucking camera thick. This is a real thick bitch for real. Like real sexy hoe. Fuck, her name is Shelly or some shit like that. Some shit. But motherfucker don't understand how quick this industry will flip on your retarded ass. And as a female artist who's only selling pussy, just look at Suki Hunna. The only reason that Suki Hunna can even stay even a piece of relevant is because she'll continue to do stupid coon ass shit. Stupid coon ass shit. And you know what we finna do? We finna watch a clip from Rennie Rucci talking to fucking fuck that girl named Angela Yee, telling her about why she had to stop stripping. We're gonna watch that in just a second. But this shit is starting to become real obvious how this shit is being played. And if you're a female artist and you allow yourself to get caught up in this female rap trap, it's all your fault. I want to shout out India. India, I will be contacting you real soon. She's helped me with the 3 S's book. And shout out to Nikki B from Sleepers for the Rich Gun Club, because he's helped me out with the Rap Trap ebook, because we got to get the motherfuckers out. I really hit a wall on the motherfuckers, and so I appreciate India from the publishing house coming through and rocking with me and shit. But that's what that is. But as we can see, Rennie Rucci got surgery. Dog, I was finna say, I was gonna say like Rennie. I don't know, dog. Rennie, I don't know if she got no that shit look natural than a bitch. I can see her maybe getting a Brazilian butt lift or the Brazilian butt shit, whatever, where they take the fat out their stomach and put in their ass. I can see her doing that, but that is a real bad bitch though. She a nab, but just a bad bitch. But when you hear this other interview she did about her son, the bitch sound like she got some sense. But shout out to that girl Love Dorsey. While we on the fact of bitches, shout out to that girl Love Dorsey. She's doing the right thing. She really building the fan base. But like I said, so let's get back to it. I just had to get that PSA to the rappers out there. She made a plastic. Yeah, that bitch made body yaddy 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 yaddy, and they got her ass right the they got her ass right the fuck on out of here. The fuck that whole thought. You thought you was finna be somebody? Man, them motherfucker use and abuse your ass. You were the fucking they're gonna find the real Meg Thee Stallion, the real bad bitch that really can talk about fucking. Tory Lanez just made a fucking post under somebody. It was a post about tell a trans person that you love them today. Check on them and see how they're doing. And then he said, "I love you, Marcus." And he said, "Oh, my bad, Meg Thee Stallion." That was crazy. Fix the screen. Yeah, they gotta ass what the fuck up out of here. Next thing they're gonna try to do is have us singing and shit like that. And see, Meg, what the fuck you did is you let them folks play you with all the talent that you had because you not no mumble rapper. You can rap. You have delivery and all that. You let them folks turn you into pussy. And as soon as they minimize your whole shit to pussy, they can easily get you the fuck up out of here. That's it. That's all. Now, just watch how Meg Thee Stallion be on Love and Hip Hop or some shit like that. Just watch what the fuck I tell you, man. Let's listen to what the fuck this little boy saying.
Accept that, and it was like kind of like hard for people to take in. Keep it a stack. Know that we Xing you out if you be moving too fast, and that's a fact. I'm talking about like way before, you know, I even been rapping, I had to cut people off. You know, it's just like it just comes with life. You know, like sometimes you just have to, you know, like let people go. I be fine with it, like, you know, like if it's not meant to be for me, you gotta go. You gotta go, buddy. Niggas keep talking about looking for me, but them niggas capping, they know where I'm at. If I ain't no nerds, then I'm on the beat. 11 to word to be exact. If I ain't no nerds, then I'm on the beat. 11 to word to be exact. Yeah, everybody always be saying, you know, like I'm not this place, not this place. You know, like I'm really there, bro. Like I really am who I am. You know, like I'm not going to, you know, like lie or portray something that's not me. You know, like that's really who I am. Fuck all the outfit.
All right, so let's talk about that, little dude. So who are you? Who are you? And his response would be, I'm just a cool little nigga. But my nigga, you not talking no cool little nigga shit. You talking some aggressive, you know what I'm saying? In your interview, you talking about you non-violent and shit like that. But then in this song, nigga, you brave and brazen. And that's where the issue come in at. Why the fuck can't you be who you are in real life, which is in your interviews? Why can't you be that person on your records? Because you know that shit won't go nowhere. And that's where you violate. You knew that doing you. Who said Slim Jesus? I need to make that person a fucking moderator. Because Slim Jesus said, if I talked about my real life, nobody would listen to it. Nobody would listen to it. If I rapped about my real life, nobody would fucking listen to it. So I gotta rap about what these people want to hear, even though it has nothing to do with me. That shit don't have shit to do with me. That gangster shit don't have nothing to do with me. And this little boy know damn well that he cooperated on a fucking murder. My nigga, that shit is not in you, but you on this motherfucker talking about I'm on Norris and Bean and 11th and Garland, you can find me and shit. My nigga, if you ain't no gangster, you can't holler out no motherfucking street signs. Skateboarders ain't hollering out no motherfucking street signs. Nigga, that's for street niggas. Now this is where the fuck I get mad at, man. You know how, if you look on YouTube, look for something called Stolen Valor. It's called Stolen Valor. Well, a person is wearing a military uniform and they really haven't served. It's offensive to the people who have died, who really served and went through what it takes to be a fucking Green Beret, Navy SEAL, Army Ranger, so on and so forth. And you just got this shit on. It's the same thing with gang shit. We can just break it down to gangs. Nigga wearing the flag and ain't never been through none of the pain. Like, you got yours, your shit clean to the motherfucker. Your shit ain't never have to get dirty. You ain't never have to make the hard decision to go against your family for this shit. The people who really love you crying because of this shit. But it's something you believe in, so you stand on that. And then to get nothing in return. And so, when a motherfucker is just on this motherfucker talking about, I'm on Norris, if I ain't on Norris, then I'm on the Veen. Nigga, Veen is a motherfucking street. I'm sure Veen ain't no fucking pizza place. Nigga, Veen ain't no motherfucking fucking bookstore. Nigga, which is where the fuck you supposed to be at the bookstore, wherever the fuck they playing the local Pikachu goddamn game, the Pokemon game, Worlds of Warcraft, Dungeons and Dragons, that's where the fuck you supposed to be at. Nigga, rep that shit. You got showed early. Here's the issue that the rat dude ain't talking about. Like that I guess he just missing on. How can you hold him to a standard? Give a fuck about no standard. Nigga, you was on the side of the civilians. Stay on that fucking side. Why in the fuck is you out here after you didn't seen that this gangster life is not what you want? How is this motherfucker different than Slim Jesus or fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine? Tekashi 6ix9ine knew that gangster shit was not who the fuck he was. And just because, oh man, he's just making music, man, it's all good. That's the way that the fucking the fake blood niggas around him was trying to justify it, because they was making money off him. That's how he's just expressing himself doing the music. And then what do you see months later? A motherfucker who's not supposed to be in these positions saying these words, then got everybody banned, because when you talk like this, you're gonna have these type of niggas around you. J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar, they don't talk like that, and they still gotta keep those kind of niggas around them and shit like that. But Selena Gomez don't have to keep those type of people around her because she don't talk like that. What's that nigga name that do that Christian music? What's that nigga name that do that Christian music? That nigga, that motherfucker be talking about, caller. Hello?
Yes, sir. What's going on? It's your boy Hodge Mills.
Oh, Hodge, what's up, my nigga? What's up? What's Lecrae?
I'm sitting here watching this, man. I don't understand.
Go ahead.
How people even look at the little dude and take him serious, man.
No. He go to thing. We can't. No. Hold on. We can't say that because motherfucker said the same thing about 6ix9ine.
But we knew 6ix9ine wasn't serious, though. You follow?
But he go to thing. We knew he wasn't serious, just like we know this nigga ain't serious. And look at the damage that nigga did because he had real game.
Right behind the mirror now. He was coming out with videos of guns and stuff. I don't believe he's shooting out not one gun.
Hold on. Your phone breaking up.
I was looking at like right behind the mirror with the guns all in their videos. They don't shoot no guns. I don't believe they no thugs. These kids ain't gangsters. These kids ain't street. But if this is what is getting the attention, if this is what's getting the pussy, the money, the clout, why wouldn't you want to do this? It's like, who you gonna blame? The one for wanting to be the one to
Hard. Your phone breaking up. Dog, and you can't say who you blame because dog in the street, the niggas who say, oh shit. You can't say who do you blame, you know, this is what's gonna get you the cars and the hoes and shit. My nigga, because selling dope will get you the same shit. And that's how shit get fucked up when niggas who ain't supposed to be out there get out there. And niggas let that shit slide like, oh man, it's all good, man. He just, no. The way this little boy talking right here, this boy talking about some street shit, and it's gonna be real niggas from where he's talking about who gonna be around him. And what he gonna start doing is talking about their life. As they start moving around, he gonna talk about their life. And he gonna do the same shit when he get in that fucking seat the same way Tekashi did. When he get in that seat, let some bullshit go down, and he get in the seat that Tekashi was in, he gonna do the same fucking thing. And we gonna be saying the same shit. He was never supposed to be out there. And we gonna be blaming the niggas around him and shit like that, but we can go and get this shit out the way right the fuck now. Listen to what the boy said.
Yeah, and it was like kind of like hard for people to take in. That we asking you up? We having time to relax, like, you know, like I'm always, you know, like doing this or doing that. I feel like a lot of people like skipped over that line for real, but like that line like mainly stuck out to me because it like it's like it's like actually true. I turned a 2 to a 4 and I turned a 5 to a stack. I was just down in the bottom, talking them back at the back. I got this shit out the mud. Down, want to talk about that? Yeah, you know, we figured it out. I was just at the bottom, you know, climbing up. I feel like, you know, like a lot of people ain't want to like give me my credit. A lot of people back home, like they ain't like accept the fact, like you know, like how I came up, like I came up on the internet. You feel me? Like I didn't come up in the streets. So like a lot of people ain't accept that, and it was like kind of like hard for people to take in. Keep it a stack. Know that we Xing you out if you be moving too fast, and that's a fact. I'm talking about like way before, you know, I even been rapping, I had to cut people off. You know, it's just like it just comes with life. You know, like sometimes you just have to, you know, like let people go. I be fine with it, like, you know, like if it's not meant to be for me, you gotta go. You gotta go, buddy. Niggas keep talking about looking for me, but them niggas capping, they know where I'm at. If I ain't on nerves, then I'm on a V. 11 Gerard to be exact. If I ain't on nerves, then I'm on a V. 11 Gerard to be exact. Yeah, everybody always be saying, you know, like I'm not this place, not this place. You know, like I'm really there, bro. Like I really am who I am. You know, like I'm not gonna, you know, like lie or portray something that's not me. You know, like that's really who I am. Fuck all the out for real. Yeah, I'm dissing you. I drop a bag on your head just to get rid of you. I felt like I was just trying to, you know, like get like a point across to like some people, like those people know. It's not like a threat or anything like that though. You know, like it's just like like a message. Bitch, I ain't ducking no exit. You gonna get rid of who? Me and they slide on niggas, and we got misses too. People gonna test you regardless. You know, like they gonna test you to see if you are who you actually say you are. And you know, like I'm gonna prove that every time. Like I am who I, you know, actually say I am. Just come see for yourself. Just, you know. I got this shit out the dirt, but they don't want to talk about this. Niggas been sending them best, none of y'all resting in piss, resting in shit. Just to make it clear, I don't want no problems with anybody though. I don't want no problems with anybody. I don't have no beef with anyone. No, none of that. Fuck them niggas I made, but you just won't admit it, ungrateful shit. Even if I do die, niggas gonna slide, you gon' get hit. It will get you, especially if you think that you this tough guy. They gonna show you. They gonna show you. I took a sip of that lean, that shit had me tripping, but I want dipping. Tears rolling down my face, thought I seen all my niggas. Dead friends, you know, like people that I lost. You know, like I was seeing them people. I was tripping for real. You know, I wanna like say to everybody that's like watching this, like, don't try it. Don't try it. You know, it's not fun. That was just me, just being a follower. I learned my lesson though. You know, I ain't doing that no more. I fuck this bitch named CZ. She try to say I ain't. Already don't listen. Pussy was trash for real. Sometimes I wish I never did hit it. Bro, girls be frying. You know, like that. Like, you know, like how I came up. Like I came up on the internet. You feel me? Like I didn't.
Let's do this again.
So like a lot of people ain't accept that, and it was like kind of like hard for people to take in. Keep it a stack. Know that we Xing you out if you be moving too fast, and that's a fact. I'm talking about like way before, you know, I even been rapping, I had to cut people off. You know, it's just like it just comes with life. You know, like sometimes you just have to, you know, like let people go. I be fine with it, like, you know, like if it's not meant to be for me, you gotta go. You gotta go, buddy. Niggas keep talking about looking for me, but them niggas capping, they know where I'm at. If I ain't on nerves, then I'm on a V. 11 Gerard to be exact. If I ain't on nerves, then I'm on a V. 11 Gerard to be exact. Yeah, everybody always be saying, you know, like I'm not this place, not this place. You know, like I'm really there, bro. Like I really am who I am. You know? Back home, like they ain't like accept the fact, like you know, like how I came up, like I came up on the internet. You feel me? Like I didn't come up in the streets. So like a lot of people ain't accept that.
Yeah, he did say he came up off the internet, but the boy 18 or whatever, here go the thing. Listen what he say right here.
And it was like kind of like hard for people to take in. Keep it a stack. Know that we Xing you out if you be moving too fast, and that's a fact. I'm talking about like way before, you know, I even been rapping, I had to cut people off. You know, it's just like it just comes with life. You know, like sometimes you just have to, you know, like let people go. I be fine with it, like, you know, like if it's not meant to be for me, you gotta go. You gotta go, buddy. Niggas keep talking about looking for me, but them niggas capping, they know where I'm at. If I ain't no nerd.
Niggas say they looking for me. Niggas say they looking for me. But they capping, they know where I'm at. Right there, we acknowledge that we into some street shit. Right there, we cross the fucking civilian line. Niggas say they looking for me, but they know where the fuck I'm at. Let's listen.
Then I'm on a V11 to word to be exact. If I ain't on Earth, then I'm on a V11 to word to be exact. Yeah, everybody always be saying, you know, like I'm not this place, not this place. You know, like I'm really there, bro. Like I really am who I am. You know, like I'm not going to, you know, like lie or portray something that's not me. You know, like that's really who I am.
I'm not gonna lie and portray something that I'm not. I'm gonna be who I am. I don't know how a person is supposed to take that. To me, that sound like a nigga saying, nah, my nigga, I'm really out here. And the reason why he won't outright say it is because the nigga know what the fuck he did. He know what he did. Nothing wrong with helping the police. But you cannot go outside and act like a gangster. Never, ever. This ain't some juvenile shit and your record gets sealed. No, forever and ever. And my nigga, if you was 8 years old, 9 years old, you didn't know what you were doing, that's one thing. Niggas know what 13, 14 mean, dog. The boy ain't that goddamn old now. He's not that fucking old. The motherfucker is fraud. That's it. That's all. He need to get the fuck from out this goddamn gangster rap shit. Talking about ops and shit. What the fuck do you mean ops? What do you mean ops? You help the police. What do you mean ops? So yeah, a motherfucker can get on the boy's side and say, man, it's easy to get on his side and say, yeah, nigga, you supposed to be in PE class. A nigga can get it on a nigga's side and say, man, he was just a little boy, man. He did what his mama told him. All good. Nobody can refute that. What about what he's doing now? And furthermore, if you try to exclude what the fuck he's saying in this song, then now we have to go back to the Slim Jesus Tekashi 6ix9ine, to where it don't matter what a motherfucker say or who the fuck he hang around. It's just rap. It's just art. That's a motherfucking lie. We know that there's a stupid intersect when it comes to this music, this rap trap music, and this goddamn indictment and street shit. We done seen too many motherfuckers get locked up in 2020 to say that we don't understand how close the street is to this rap shit. So when we start talking about that, we can't have nobody in this motherfucker that's already put a motherfucker in prison. You either are this or you are not this. Stop acting like this is the only fucking genre of rap music. It's not. It's just the easiest route. But we've already seen how this story plays out. This story ends with this motherfucker getting out of jail and the street niggas going to jail because of this motherfucker. And everybody's saying, oh, well, we knew he wasn't like that in the first place. Okay, well, let's do something proactive this time. That's the motherfucking problem. We always reactive. We'll let a snake get right up on us and say, no, it ain't gonna bite me, it ain't gonna bite me. Then when it bites you, you like, go call the goddamn ambulance. Call the ambulance. Call the ambulance. Man, fuck that ambulance, nigga. You knew that was a motherfucking snake, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Call the ambulance. Man, ain't nobody call no motherfucking ambulance, nigga. Yeah, listen what this nigga just said.
I'm for real. Yeah, I'm dissing you. I drop a bag on your head.
You are out for real. Now I'm dissing you. We know what an op is. You want to kill your ops. How does the fuck does this fucking informant or this fucking civilian, what is he talking about ops for? And now he talking about I'll drop a bag on your head. There it is. I'll drop a bag on your head. That don't sound like 6ix9ine? That don't sound like 6ix9ine? I drop a bag on your head? We haven't seen this story before? Stay in your fucking lane. 6ix9ine could have did rock music, man. This boy right here can easily do that pop shit that them internet money niggas do. You don't gotta talk that gangster shit about ops and dropping bags on niggas' heads. What the fuck? Nah, this is a street rapper. This nigga talking about ops, putting bags on niggas' head, and he hollering out streets, telling niggas where the fuck you can find them if you want a problem. That's not a street gangster rapper? Come on, my nigga.
To get rid of you. I felt like I was just trying to, like, get like a point across to like some people. Like those people know. It's not like a threat or anything like that though.
There it is.
It's just like it's just like a message. Bitch, I ain't ducking on it.
Listen to this nigga, my nigga. Why the fuck do you niggas gotta do all that smiling when you explaining what the fuck you said in your song? You gotta smile because you know you bullshitting. You know you not with that shit. You know you ain't had no business saying that shit. But you were just in that bitch trying to make words rhyme. Be for real and say what it is. Nigga, you fucking recited the first part of this song and you goddamn, nigga, you mumbled. Nigga, you didn't even know what the fuck you were saying. These little boys go in their goddamn room, close the door, and they record on their fucking phones and upload that shit to SoundCloud. And the next day that shit go viral. These motherfuckers ain't ready to blow up. They just in their room talking. In their room freestyling, fucking around. But when you get on this stage, this shit get real because now real people get involved. And we know that this is the fact because you gonna need niggas around you to solidify. This is what I was telling the motherfuckers from Complex. Your entourage is gonna verify. They're gonna validate. They're gonna stamp you. And let motherfuckers know, nah, this nigga ain't no hoe. This nigga really like this. Nah, this nigga mean that shit he say. You want people to believe that you mean what the fuck you say. If not, why in the fuck did you say it? If it didn't matter that you was talking against the shit, why the fuck did you say it? My fault, y'all. I've been missing the damn donation. My fault. Yeah, if it didn't matter, why in the fuck did you say it? Shout out to that boy. Oh shit. Jamal said unblock my Facebook. Oh shit, my fault, big home. Send me your Facebook name, Jamal. That's my fault, big home. He showed some big love. I appreciate that, Jamal. Shout out to that boy Grump. Grump always coming through with that stupid love. Y'all know who Grump is. Y'all better get acquainted. 2021, this nigga finna be doing some crazy shit. Young Grump is always gonna be the first dude in the comment section when you watch the replay, and he'll have all the timestamps and shit like that. Shout out to that boy, always showing big love. He said you giving out free game. Yeah, my nigga, we gonna have to. We gonna have to because I don't understand how niggas don't understand what the fuck is going on at this point. I don't understand. Yeah, nigga around that bitch calling for the call the damn ambulance. Nigga, ain't nobody calling no fucking ambulance. Shout out to that boy Michael Jackson. Came through early. Shout out to that boy Mello Jones. Mello Jones said, Happy New Year's, Ayo. There's a responsibility that comes with white privilege. If we woke up tomorrow and there were no more white people, would blacks be ready to really face the world and do all the hard work? For example, what black person owns a power grid? I'm just saying, we're not ready. Ooh, that boy Mello Jones coming in with some deep shit. Mello, and y'all, if you're a patron, and you already know that I a couple before I got sick, I wanted to do that show, what is white privilege and is white privilege real, and we are gonna do that show. We are definitely gonna do that show. We're gonna do that show. I don't know when we're gonna do it, but we definitely doing it. Coming up this week. We might do it Thursday, I don't know, but we definitely doing that show. But as I was saying, man, as it stands, we can't have this. Like this ain't gonna we not gonna let this shit happen again. And if niggas let it happen again, I'm just speaking and letting it be known what the fuck it is. Exactly. Why the fuck won't he just take the Drake lane? Drake wasn't on none of that gangster shit. If Drake say something gangster, that shit gonna be so coded. This nigga Mr. G, I don't know where the hell he been. The nigga said, bitch, I ain't ducking no action. Man, come on, my nigga. You talking like a real street nigga. Come on, my nigga. Like, but you on this interview. Nah, it's not. Listen to what this damn boy just said, man. Listen to what he said.
Niggas keep talking about looking for me, but them niggas capping, they know where I'm at. If I ain't no nerds, then I'm on the V. 11 to word to be exact. If I ain't no nerds, then I'm on the V. 11 to word to be exact. Yeah, everybody always be saying, you know, like I'm not this place, not this place. You know, like I'm really there, bro. Like I really am who I am. You know, like I'm not gonna, you know, like lie or portray something that's not me. You know, like that's really who I am. Fuck all the ops for real. Yeah, I'm dissing you. I drop a bag on your head just to get rid of you. I felt like I was just trying to, you know, like get like a point across to like some people. Like those people know it's not like a threat or anything like that, though. You know, like it's just like it's just like a message.
So I'm gonna drop a bag on your head just to get rid of you, but that's not a threat. So pretty much everything you saying, you just don't mean it, but you saying it. I just don't understand how people can apply this shit to real life. This don't remind you of the motherfucker who talk big on social media or talk real big over the phone, and then you end up seeing them at the store, and now it's like, oh, nah, man, I ain't mean it like that. Nah, man, I ain't mean it like that. My nigga, you said that you were finna drop a bag on my head to get rid of me. No, I was just saying that wasn't a threat. It was just, it was really just a message. I wasn't even, to be honest, I wasn't even talking about you, bro. Yeah, I don't even know how we got that misunderstanding, bro. Like, I wasn't even talking about you. I don't like that. How am I fucked up for not liking that lame ass shit? I'm fucked up for feeling like a nigga posed a goddamn stand-up. So take the goddamn rat shit out this shit. Let's just talk about a nigga in general. A nigga just said I drop a bag on your head to get rid of you, and just said, nah, it wasn't a threat. Who would say, I'm gonna drop a bag on your head to get rid of you, and then say, nah, And don't hit me with no fucking, he was just trying to, he didn't want to get gangster on camera because, you know, he didn't want to snitch on himself. Well, you just killed the whole argument with that right there, because why in the fuck is he trying to be gangster when this nigga told on some gangster shit? Dog, we not finna act like 13, 14 is not the age where a motherfucker know what the fuck is going on. This motherfucker ain't that much older than 13, 14 right now. And he just turned pure pit bull in a couple years? Nah, my nigga. You ain't ducking no action, you gonna get rid of who?
Me and Tay slide on niggas, and we got Mrs. Too.
There it is.
People gonna test you regardless, you know, like, hey, going
There it is.
up a back on your head just to get rid of you. I felt like I was just trying to, you know, like, get like a point across to like some people. Like, those people know. It's not like a threat or anything like that, though. You know, like, it's just like a message. Bitch, I ain't ducking no agent. You gonna get rid of who? Me and Tay slide on niggas, and we got Mrs. Too. People gonna test you regardless, you know, like, hey, gonna test. It's just like a message. Bitch, I ain't ducking no agent. You gonna get rid of who? Me and Tay slide on niggas, and we got Mrs. Too.
Me and Tay sliding on niggas, and we got missiles too. There it is. There it is. Me and Tay sliding on niggas, and we got missiles too. So this like I said, I want to know how deep are these motherfuckers who defending this little boy? How deep are they going into what he's doing now? I think they're just more going into, is it wrong to tell at 13? And no, it's not wrong to tell at 13. As long as you just keep that shit, keep it like that. Like, come on, like, nah. Keep it like that. Keep it like that. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just stay in your fucking lane. Just stay in your goddamn lane, my nigga. And we got missiles too. The motherfucker is trying to rap words together, man. That's all he trying to do is rhyme words. Me and Tay sliding on niggas, and we got missiles too. Let's see how he explain that shit.
People going to test you regardless, you know, like, they going to test you to see if you are who you actually say you are. And, you know, like, I'm going to prove that every time. Like, I am who I, you know, actually say I am. Just come see for yourself. Just, you know. I got this shit out there dirt, but then me and Tay slide on niggas, and we got Mrs. Too. People going to test you regardless, you know, like, they going to test you to see if you are who you actually say you are. And, you know, like,
there it is. Motherfuckers they gonna test you to see if you are who you say you are, and you gotta show them that you are who I am, who I say I am. So here he is once again reaffirming. Once again, who does that sound like? Does that not sound like 6ix9ine going on the Test My Gangster tour? This shit don't sound familiar. This don't sound like 6ix9ine when he was going around acting like, after everybody knew that he was a hoe. Yeah, test my gangster, test all that bullshit. We can't see that that's how a nigga who's not about that life, but has it. This is what the fuck they do. Like, I don't understand the fucking confusion, dog. Hold on, caller. Let me make sure I get these everybody out the way. Alright. Shout out to that boy Gorilla Kid 78. Y'all already knew he was gonna come through and show motherfucking love. Shout out to that boy Gorilla Kid 78. Gorilla Kid said 100. And that's the only way I know how to keep it on this motherfucker. Shout out to that boy Gorilla Kid. I appreciate that love, my nigga. Alright, caller, who this is? Where you from? Talk to me.
This y'all. I'm just calling in to talk about how he done contradicted himself plenty of times during the whole interview.
Exactly.
I don't understand if you say you one thing and then you go and log in, you really expect people to take you serious? Like, I don't understand what he got going on.
I mean, he's just in a, like, once again, these motherfuckers are not expecting to get famous. He just put some shit. He was in his room rapping to his fucking phone on his laptop after playing Call of Duty, after watching some porn, and he just started rapping, and all of a sudden he blowing up. Like, he didn't expect for that shit to happen, and this is what comes out of it. Now you just you know, just come and see, you know, because he know his words have put him in a position that he doesn't want to be in. If for all the people who like the rap person and shit like that, if you're saying that there's nothing wrong with the boy and shit like that, then just listen to him talk. And just say if there's anything wrong, and then what their response is gonna be, plenty of these rappers is lying. You fucking right about that. You goddamn right about that.
He very much confused, and I feel like what you said, like he talking that gangster, so now he really feel like he just gotta live up to it now.
And that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers don't understand. They don't understand, like, living up to that shit that you talking about is pretty much like living up to you playing fucking Fortnite or Call of Duty. You're not going to do that shit. It's not real to you. You don't know what it takes to go to war. You don't know what it takes to sit down in the county for probably years on end fighting a capital murder case.
That's just like that Almighty dude, that YBN Almighty. Like whole time I'm thinking they talking about something they did, but you can go on their YouTube, on their channel. They got a gaming channel, and he basically talk about everything he do on Grand Theft Auto, not even real life. Like,
see what I'm saying? See that's the type of shit I be talking about. The nigga is talking about the shit he do on the game. Man, come on. And like, but you not letting that be known. Like, you not saying that. Like, because you know once motherfuckers find out, the same thing with Slim Jesus. When motherfuckers find out that he wasn't really about that, he became a fucking joke. Like, it's just what it is. We understand that you motherfuckers want to be cool. But, dog, it's a reason why real street niggas are cool. It's because they're not going to be cool in a little minute. You're not gonna be envious of them in a little minute. In a little minute, they'll be in prison or dead, and you'll still be alive. You don't take the risk that they take. You don't live the life that they live, so you're not gonna reap those benefits. It would be like me saying, like, yeah, I'm just gonna get, like, I'm not gonna get a whole bunch of fucking muscles if I don't work out like Tyreek Hill works out. The fuck, like. It's a reason for that shit. Motherfuckers should get paid for what they work for. If you didn't work for it, you don't get paid for it. That's it.
good talk. Well, all right, I'm gonna let somebody else call in. I was just wanting to speak on that.
I appreciate that, y'all.
All right.
All right.
Like, I'm gonna prove that every time. Like, I am who I, actually say I am. Just come see for yourself. Just, I got this shit out there dirt, but they don't want to talk about this. Niggas was sending them threats, none of y'all resting in piss, resting in shit. Just to make it clear, I don't want no problems with anybody, though. I don't want no problems with anybody.
Hold on, nigga.
Niggas was sending them threats, none of y'all resting in piss, resting in shit.
Man, you can't be serious. You can't be serious. Man, you can't be fucking serious. Oh, man. Niggas was sending them threats. Now they all resting in piss, resting in shit. So not only did he kill some niggas, but he's disrespecting them in death. Does anybody want to say that that's not what this line is talking about? Niggas was sending them threats. Now they all resting in piss, resting in shit. If you're talking about somebody else, then that's lame as fuck. When you're saying this, we're thinking that you are the one that put this motherfucking work in and you're disrespecting the dead. You real gangster. Ain't nothing 13, 14 years old about this right here. You real gangster. Resting in piss, resting in shit. Let's see what his explanation is.
Just to make it clear, I don't want no problems with anybody, though. I don't want no problems with anybody. I don't have no beef with anyone. No, none of that. Fuck them niggas I made, but he just won't admit it, ungrateful.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You just said that you killed some niggas that was threatening you and you don't want no problems now. Now you double mint smile and shit like that. Everything that you're saying in this song, you're then coming back and explaining that you don't mean the shit. So why did you say it this whole song? You're saying that you didn't mean any of it. Why the fuck did you make the goddamn song? You made the song because you knew that this would propel you to the top fast. You wanted that spot, but you didn't want the backlash. So now you on this bitch throwing your hands up. I don't want any problems with anyone. I don't know. So the nigga, so pretty much, 6ix9ine can go on this motherfucker and say that he a blood, but no, I don't want any. I'm not in the gang. I don't know any gang politics. I'm not. So you can go in a song and say that you Crip, Blood, GD, whatever, but you can come back and say, oh no, I'm not in the gang. I'm not actually in the gang. I don't shoot anyone. I just, I was just, and that's it. So they never explain that part. They never say, well, I was just feeling myself. The nigga didn't explain. He didn't say shit. I don't want any problems with anyone. Okay, well, explain the fucking rap. The rap said you definitely want problem with niggas. Explain that. Now, Triggs, you know damn well why PB Longway said that. Don't do that, Triggs. You know damn well why he said that.
Hey, yo.
Who is?
What it do, man?
Who that?
That's Kevin Murphy, man. Canfield.
You said who now?
Yeah, man. Hey. Man, you can't take little dude serious, man. You know these little dudes, man. That's what this whole shit is, man. It's all fake, man.
Mm-hmm.
The dude, he's a baby Denzel Washington, man. He ain't no different than Denzel in Training Day, man. He a gangster till it say cut. And when it say cut, he back at home in his room, you know what I'm saying, waiting on his mama to come in with his TV gun. You know what I mean? And that's just what that's what the game do there. They do this shit for clout and really to get money. And like you said, who buy this stuff is these little white kids and stuff. And to them, they think little dude is a gangster.
And
you
see,
they think this little dude is a gangster for real.
And see, that's where the problem come in at, because like when you talk, and we know that this is wrong. If you're acting a movie, we understand what it is. We know what that is. But in this rap game, we know exactly what this is. Like, my nigga, you're in the song. You're not saying I'm acting. You're saying, and then on the interview you said niggas be acting like I'm not who I am, and come on over here and see. We're on. If I'm not on Norris, I'm on 11th and Bean, 11th and Garland.
Yeah, he's rolling, just like your boy, like you said, like your boy 6ix9ine, and he can keep on doing all that until he get his head busted, and so he gets some act right about himself.
And see,
he keep on doing that, man.
They did that shit. They Big Motor ran down, like, niggas is acting like we didn't have niggas like Roscoe Dash, Travis Porter, and all these other people that just made, turn up music. These niggas wasn't no gangsters. They made turn. You know what I'm saying? But you want to come in and be a fucking gangster. So if you want to be a gangster, I'm gonna approach you like a fucking gangster. Nigga, you told, nigga, in the gangster world, nigga, since you want to be in the gangster world, nigga, you told on a nigga. Niggas will fuck you, dog.
Man.
Talking that shit, man. Niggas will fuck you, dog. Shout out to my nigga. Let me show y'all something. Shout out to my nigga, the Game Spitter, man. Make sure y'all go to that channel. the Game Spitter at 704 Soldier Chris. Soldier is spelled the gangster way. Let me show y'all something. Shout out to that boy Christopher. Christopher says the rebellious one more. Oh, this is the rebellious one. Shout out to the rebellious one. I appreciate that love, Christopher. That's love, big home. Let me show y'all something. Since y'all niggas don't know, don't show, or just don't care.
Don't care.
Let me show you. Show y'all niggas something, man. Since this shit all fun and game. Let me show y'all nigga. This what that little boy trying to sing y'all. This what that little boy trying to sing y'all. Y'all know who that is?
Who that is?
That's that rap nigga right there. That killed that damn boy. That's that rap nigga that killed that boy. Look how they did that boy. Let me get close up for y'all. Look how they did that boy.
Man, he looks like an alligator, man.
See?
That's cold.
See? That what that Merc gang gonna get you. And that's after he didn't you see his shirt weight like that, that's after that goddamn they put that towel on that boy. They fucked that. You see what they did that boy?
Nah, that's a real pumpkin head right there.
See what I'm saying?
They gave him a pumpkin head.
This is a real pumpkin head. Only reason he didn't get it worse because that nigga threw his hands up over his head and rolled up like a bitch. That's why. That's how they gonna have y'all niggas in that bitch. Having y'all fucking hands folded. Having your hands folded. Because that motherfucker, the uncle of the nigga you killed is in that bitch and been in that bitch for the last 15 years. And he ain't coming home. This little boy you see on your screen is gonna get you little boys fucked. This little boy right here, he not going to prison because he know if he go up in there, they gonna fuck him. They gonna make that little boy look so motherfucking good with that Kool-Aid, with that goddamn, with them Kool-Aid packs on the fucking lips, and the motherfucking, turn his motherfucking dress out bag to a mini skirt. And you talking about this motherfucking gangster shit. Don't not one of these niggas talk about fighting in their songs. Every one of them talking about dropping a bag and we got missiles and we riding around. Man, them folk gonna fuck your ass up like this here and fuck you in the ass. You ain't never had no motherfucking grown man on your motherfucking ass. You ain't never been through that pressure. A real grown man on your ass, 6'5", 280. He eat the motherfucking weights on the weight yard, and you come in this motherfucker looking like this nigga right here. The motherfucker gonna fuck you, man. The nigga gonna fuck you, man. I'm telling you what he gonna do to you. You niggas couldn't fight off a fucking cold. And you niggas out this bitch shooting up little girls. I'm supposed to have some sympathy for a motherfucker who would shoot my damn child down on accident. And ruin my fucking life. This the problem, man. These motherfucking gay niggas that's out this bitch talking about pissing on niggas' grave and resting piss and resting shit. And these niggas being that motherfucker sucking niggas dick. Watching draws. But I won't never get my motherfucking child back. These motherfuckers don't need to be in the street. They don't belong out there, and they playing. They don't know when to shoot because the motherfuckers always scared. Used to be the only reason nigga put a motherfucking fire out is if he had a real fucking problem. We can handle most of this shit with the hands. Nobody think this shit a problem until it's their child that then got murdered on accident. These little motherfuckers is the reason why you gotta stress. Every time your child leave the house. These motherfuckers then turn you into a sheltered father to where you won't even let the child go outside. Because you know these niggas ain't ready for the consequences. Man, Lord. Oh, man. Dog, can't believe this shit, man. Motherfuckers can't feel that shit till it come to their doorstep. But I don't like living in fear and living in danger. It ain't about me. It ain't about me. It's about the ones who don't even know what's out there. I gotta be scared for me and them. Damn me, I'm talking about they can't even see the shit coming. They just want to go to the skating rink for their birthday or something like that. And you done fucked my whole life up because you on the motherfucking bars and ride me and Tay sliding on niggas. You ain't never shot a gun before. Man, and I'm supposed so I'm not supposed to say that you gonna get fucked in the ass so bad that you might die because your intestines start bleeding. This man then pulled out dick that's longer than you. And I'm supposed to feel some type of motherfucking sympathy? Man, listen to me. If you can take a life, you can take that dick. And I'm going to leave it right there. If you can take a life of an innocent little girl, oh, you going to take that dick. You can and you will take that dick. You're going to be passed around as a boy throughout this motherfucking prison system. You motherfuckers don't even lift weights because you'll be sore in the morning. These fucking football players are gonna fuck you to death. They're gonna use you as a fucking gambling debt. Nigga, I have $5 on the table, $5 pot right there. Well, fuck it, nigga. I gonna raise you, nigga. I'm gonna raise you, goddamn. I'm gonna raise you $5 more, 2 soup, and I got Pop on this motherfucker. Pop? Yeah, my boy, Pop Hunna. You win, you get him for a night. Oh, shit, I'm finna play this motherfucker. Oh, shit. Oh, hell yeah. Boy, I've been waiting on that shit. I'm telling these motherfuckers the truth, man. I'm telling them what the hell finna happen to them. I'm telling you what's finna happen. You motherfuckers can't fight. I swear to God, Ariana can beat these little motherfuckers up. I swear to God, she can. Just choke a bitch down. With all this motherfucking rah-rah. But these little boys, same motherfuckers who can't even get a fingernail broke without motherfuckers crying for days, can reach that motherfucking gun out that goddamn window. Reach that gun out that window. and shoot up this damn store while I'm in this bitch shopping for my youngest child. And she over there playing, you know, tag or whatever they playing in the store. Her and her brother over there playing. I'm trying to holler at the bitch at the desk. All of a sudden, niggas done started shooting and shit like that. I look up, get my head count. What my youngin'? And I gotta go over there. And man, you can't be serious. And I'm gonna have pity on a motherfucker. Y'all motherfuckers better start getting real. You better start getting real. I'd rather a fucking terrorist attack than one of these niggas come around the street with all this bullshit, because these niggas don't know what the fuck they shooting at. They scared, they high, they weak. The best place for them is in there with they man. On the street, motherfuckers were just savages out this bitch shooting and all kind of shit. In jail, these motherfuckers know what time to be in the cell. They know what they man gonna want to eat that night. They know what they man want them to wear. They gonna even be happy when they man, that 6'2" 280 nigga, then bought them some motherfucking lingerie for the night. They finna have a motherfucking celebrating their motherfucking anniversary. Nigga, it's been 2 years this fucking big ass nigga been fucking your ass. It's our anniversary. Our anniversary. Nigga, motherfucker. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell him. Motherfucker, you come in that motherfucker and say this motherfucker and find a way to this nigga got candlelight in this motherfucker. This nigga got candlelight. That nigga finna fuck you to death, man. And I don't feel no motherfucking pity or sympathy. I'm telling you what's going on. Nah, my apologies for that, but I swear to God, man, I can't stand these fucking fake gangsters, my nigga. Shout out to that boy Monteo Marcus. Monteo Marcus said, I see you working, my guy. Let's go. Shout out to that boy Monteo. I appreciate that love, big home. I'm just trying to speak how it is, big home. All right, Carla, who we got on the line, man?
Candido Show.
Oh, man, yeah, man. I apologize for that, man. I just went on the crazy, man. That shit just made me mad.
Yo, I'm getting upset too, man, because you know what? It's the same old thing, man. Just keep going in a circle, and it's just not ending. And I don't know if we're gonna learn or what's gonna happen. Because you're right, it's 2021. Like, we still doing the same shit from 1960. You know, look at the black exploitation films. It's the same old shit, same shit, not ending. And it's two different stories you're talking about here, and it's the same problem that we have as a people that's causing this young boy, who's like a good little boy with his moms, unfortunately had to go through that situation, and you know, he had to go to the police or whatever the case may be, and then now he's over here talking about, I'll put a bag on your head and all this other stuff. And then the same thing in the club, and people shooting up the club for some girl that at the end of the day, she's gonna be with some other man who don't even care about you, and she don't even care about you in the end, and then meanwhile you shot up the whole club for this girl.
Yep.
It's the same attitude, the same problem, the same demon that's roaming around, the same thing that got us as a people. And I don't know what we're gonna do, man, but I don't know when we're gonna learn. I don't know.
And that's really what I would like solutions, but you know, just asking everybody for their solution, it just sounds like bullshit, because it's like everybody got something they want to say, but who putting action for? You know what I'm saying? Like, who is actually putting action for? And before we can do anything with the people, we got to do something with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, if you still out this whole lost and all this shit like this, yeah, my nigga, like, the best thing, like I said, just follow the second S at least. Get you some solitude. Get to yourself.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? It's like, it seems like we only get activated when something happens to, like, George Floyd or something like that, Breonna Taylor. Now we activated. Now we Malcolm X.
Yep.
3-4 weeks later after that.
Yep.
I don't know who y'all.
And there it is. I told motherfuckers about George Floyd. He would be, and let me see if this nigga said anything else before I.
Shit, even if I do die, niggas gonna slide. You gonna get hit. They will get you, especially if you think that you this tough guy. They gonna show you. They gonna show you. I took a sip of that lean. That shit had me tripping, but I wasn't dipping. Tears rolling down my face. Thought I seen all my niggas. Dead friends. You know, like people that I lost. You know, like I was seeing them people. I was tripping. I was tripping for real. You know, I want to like say to like everybody that's like watching this, like, don't try it. Don't try it. You know, it's not fun. That was just me, just being a follower. I learned my lesson though. You know, I ain't doing that no more. I fuck this bitch named CZ. She try to say I ain't. Alright, don't listen. Pussy was trash for real. Sometimes I wish I never did hit it. Bro, girls be frying. You know, like they'll like say like they ain't like do something. They be frying, bro. You know, and then they be trying to like tell everybody in the streets like, oh yeah, this. You know. Come on now. Like, self-explanatory. Come on now. You know.
Yeah, I'm good.
If I could work with anybody in the game right now, it would be Adele. I love her voice.
Yeah, like you a good boy, my nigga. Be a good boy and stop with all that gangster shit. I want to show y'all something right there though, man. As I told y'all, this is what really threw me off. I want y'all to look at this. Alright, watch this.
It's so scary that niggas are still not realizing that this shit is that prison life is a real fucking reality.
Real talk.
So as you're in prison for fighting over this bitch in the club, this is what is gonna happen to you when you call home.
Sexy as hell when we be talking on my phone.
It's easy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm fuck you. I feel like I'm sick of this.
Hello?
Hello? Who the fuck is this?
Man, I'm just fucking your bitch right now, bro.
Wow. Bro, who?
Oh, damn. Damn, your pussy good. Damn, your pussy good, bitch.
Bro, stop fucking playing with me, the fuck?
Oh, take that big
Bitch, so you playing with me, right?
Take that big dick.
So you playing with me, right?
She love this big dick, bro.
Bro, who the fuck is this, bro?
My nigga just fucking your bitch, bro.
Bro, what, bro? what the fuck y'all at, bro? Fuck that shit. I'm gonna pull the fuck up. Fuck that shit.
She my bitch now, bro.
Yeah, I ain't bet. Yup, and I'm gonna pull up. Yup.
Yeah.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
She my bitch.
Yeah, I ain't. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, like this, you don't understand that, dog. I don't blame the nab. Unless it has to do with children, I don't give a fuck about the nab. My nigga, you're putting the shit into motion. And we're gonna talk about it. Tomorrow, we getting all this shit off our chest. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m.
Actually, hold on. Where's it at? Hold on. There it is. Let's do that. Let's do this again.
Sexy as hell when we talking on the phone.
You should answer me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm so cute. I feel like I'm so cute.
Hello?
Hello? Who the fuck is this?
Man, I'm just fucking your bitch right now, bro.
Wow. Bro, who the...
Oh, damn.
Hold on, Ken.
Damn, your pussy good, bitch.
Big Fat Podcast, who this?
Yeah. You.
Yo, who this?
Right.
Check that
Going on. This Jersey Job. What's going on?
Jersey, speak to me, man.
Hey, man, before we get off that Tusi situation, man, let me just say something because I don't know if anybody touched on it yet. Now, from what I'm hearing, he was with his mother when he witnessed the murder, and she was the one that made him go down there and tell what he saw. Now, where the hell was she at when this whole label situation was going on? Why she didn't say, oh, no, my son ain't no fucking gangster. You know, you know what I'm saying? Where was she at when the money was involved? When they was telling him, oh, we're going to give you a record deal for this song, yada, yada, yada. Why didn't she step in and say, my son is a good kid, you ain't going to do this type of music, I'm not going to have you in this type of shit.
And you know what? I think that even she thought it was just all these kids playing around, and I guess just her being ignorant. But I feel like that's one choice, and then another choice is she wanted the damn money. You know what I'm saying? And that's a very good point that you brought up, man. And I feel like she gonna come out here soon or something, because you know his career it was already over. See, what he didn't understand was his career was already gonna be over, but it could have went a little bit further because he had because when you got a viral song, you have something to leverage. So now Drake will hop on the song. Uzi Vert, these people, they need to be parts of the song because that's gonna help their career. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are all lined up trying to be on that fucking song because they know what the fuck, but it's not a long-lasting song. But he could have parlayed that into something else. But that's a very good point. The mother, this is what I'm saying.
Right, especially if she the one that kind of coerced him telling, not to say he wasn't told on his own, but if you then that made him tell, when you found out he was rapping and he had a big song, he was going viral and the label wanted to give him some money, and you know what he talking about in this song, boy, your ass told on the murder when you was 13. Why the hell is you talking about shooting such and such? You know what I'm saying? It's like, where was this conversation at?
Real talk. That's real shit, though. That is real. I didn't think of that. That's real shit.
But, you know, that money spoke. All right, well, go ahead and be a fake gangster and go ahead and buy me that new beam I always wanted.
Exactly. That's what motherfuckers got to understand. Motherfuckers is broke, man. Motherfuckers trying to get some goddamn money, man. motherfucker trying to get some money, man. And so, if that's the way,
bitch, you probably drinking right now with some bitch. Communicate with me right. Until you communicate with me right. I'm going to continue to do what the fuck I want to do. Bitch. Cause bitch, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, you're retarded. Bitch, you're retarded. You're remedial. Bitch, bitch. What's drinking, bitch? You be thinking them hoes be your runner, fucker? You pussy motherfucker.
yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was, but yeah, you're exactly right. And you definitely know a nab off of her repeating shit like that. A bitch that repeats shit like that.
I need you to whip some of that voodoo up.
3 times in a row, she a 9. That's a fact.
Yes, all that repeating shit, the retarded bitch you got. Oh shit. But like I said, I didn't think about that, man.
Yeah, you know, man, that's why we here, man. Whatever you don't touch on, man, I'm here to call in and you know, we all gonna keep each other sharp around this bitch.
That's right. That's what we supposed to do, man. That we supposed to do. Here this nigga go again. This nigga look sick.
Ass nigga wanna get on the book, nigga, and wanna get on the book and play the that's what got the police put on you, nigga, all that loud bark. Guess what? I'm going back to him, nigga, and show him the threat you made, nigga. I'm going back to him. Jazz Roberts, Mr. Parole, you come fucking with me. I ain't never fucked with you, homie. I ain't never fucked with you. All you bitch ass slob and crab nigga fucking with me, homie. Telling me about what I can say and what I can't say about a neighborhood. Suck my dick. And fuck Truman Street, nigga. And I call the police on all you niggas, nigga. And I'm going to the police on you, nigga. You done left the threats on the book. I done screenshotted them. Ain't you on parole? You say it's a hit out on me that you know of. That's conspiracy, son. That's conspiracy. You just confessed it. Nigga, I'm going to the police tomorrow. Get your ass up.
And so with shit like that, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. When it like that kind of kill all that real talk that nigga. Shout out to that boy Clifton Jackson. Fuck with that $5 challenge.
Do you want to keep a good man or not?
What was the other video I wanted to show y'all? What was it? But let's get to this right here. What is this?
Do it! Stop that! No, she's not fighting. She's not trying to break it. Do it! Do it! Brittany, stop! Tasha, where's your phone?
Oh, look at this. Look at this right here.
My son's job shadowing day had came up. And this is what really made me like, nah, bitch, you got to find something else to do. Because I asked him, I said, what did you tell them at school that I do? Because I ain't take you to no job to shadow shit. I'm like, well, you just stayed home that day. I'm like, what did you go tell them, that I do? He was like, shit, I ain't telling them you did nothing. I said, you stay home. That's your job. You stay home with us. I'm like, man, that's for my child to know what I'm doing and be protecting me. Because he ain't even telling me he know what I'm doing. I didn't find out my kids knew I was stripping until I stopped. So he not even telling me at the time he really do know what I'm doing. But for my child to, have to go make up shit and not have nothing to talk about with their mama that they could be proud of, I'm like, I need a career, bro. I'm making all the money in the world, but I ain't got shit to talk about. I can't show shit for it besides like some bags. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't filing no taxes. I wasn't handling it right on that end.
Right. And what did he say about his dad?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, because that's tough.
That dad probably been home from prison maybe 3 years, maybe. Like he had been home from prison long. He got locked up when my son was 1, and I was like 3 months away from having our daughter. They both got the same dad. So they don't really have at that time, they really didn't have no relationship with him. They was just meeting him. They was trying to find something. So I don't really think they even think about my son's job shadowing day had came up. Yeah,
we gotta talk about that. We got a lot of shit we gotta talk about. We just got a lot of shit to talk about. We got problems, man. We got a lot of problems.
You can't make this shit up, man.
Yeah, we got issues, my nigga. We got problems, dog. We got issues, dog. Yeah, we got a problem, my nigga.
Oh.
But as far as this right here, this right here, what I want y'all to know is that shit that y'all saw in the club, it was because of some shit like this. So, nigga, you did all that in the club over this hoe and this, and I want y'all to pay attention to the fact that, like, as all the shit that he's doing, she's telling him to do it. This is how she wants to hurt him. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I tell y'all, I keep trying to tell y'all, and I haven't took the price up on consultation. We still do the consultations. Shout out to everybody who, takes their mental health serious enough to actually want to talk and get some real advice. The consultation are $100 an hour. And we just talk, and I just give you my perspective of the situation. But this bitch right here showed that nigga all the signs of being a nothing ass bitch. She didn't just jump the fuck out and be this nabbed out. She didn't just jump the fuck out and be this much of a fucking slut bucket. She showed there was no way that she can hide it. And this is why I tell y'all, you gotta get yourself together first. Trying to come up with a bitch is only gonna leave you soggy, man. It's only gonna leave you soggy. Like this, and it's like let's listen a little bit. Look at it. She think that's funny as fuck. She thought that was funny to say, I'm fucking your bitch.
Man, I'm just fucking your bitch right now, bro.
Wow, bro.
Oh, damn, your pussy good. Damn, your pussy good, bitch.
Bro, stop fucking playing with me, the fuck?
Take that big
Bitch, stop playing with me, right?
Take that big dick.
Stop playing with me, right?
She love this big dick, bro.
Bro, who the fuck is this, bro?
My nigga just fucking your bitch, bro.
Bro, what the fuck y'all here, bro? Fuck that shit. I'm finna pull the fuck up. Fuck that shit.
She my bitch now, bro.
Pay attention to that. That was so important. She told him to say, "This is my bitch now." She told him to say, "This is my bitch now." What you niggas, I hope the nigga who's fucking her First of all, the nigga who fucking her, you lame as fuck for being in that position to like, ho, I'm not finna get into your goddamn mess, bitch. Not finna get into your goddamn mess. Ho, I'm here to fuck. And what she tricked you into was a fucking relationship. Do you know that this hoe will expect for you to take the relationship serious after she just fucked up over that little nigga like that? And don't get it mistaken for a moment. That nigga that was on that phone is going to take her back. Don't get it mixed up for a moment. We're going to bring this back up because I need to talk to y'all. Because I need y'all to hit me on this one. I need y'all to
come around and kill your ass about that bitch too.
Yes, he'll go to prison about it. He will go to prison about it. This is what I'm telling y'all. And this is really what I wanted to talk about, but obviously I fucked up on the timeline. But I wanted to talk about, is there such thing as true love in 2020? I mean 21. Is there such thing as true love in 2021? That's really what I wanted to talk about. You know, I wanted to talk about the Cardi B shit. It's a lot of shit. And like I said, once I get 100% back to health, you know, we're going to start kicking the videos out. But I wanted to talk about that. I want to talk about, is there any such thing as real love in 2021? Or is everything just temporary? I like you for right now. Is 2021 going to be the year that we decide we're not getting married anymore? We're not going to be getting married by the court standards. Because as it stands, it seems as if shit, nigga, the fuck? Like, this shit is temporary, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? A bitch, she's a female. The reason why she does such a good job at being a nurturer is because she's in tune with her emotions. She'll cry from watching a movie, and that's natural for a female. You know what I'm saying? But because she's so in tune with her feelings, if you haven't seen the video where I break down the way your girlfriend is looking at the relationship, how I broke it down as a single woman is equivalent to an inmate. A single woman getting into a relationship is as the inmate getting freedom. But what happens is a female in a relationship getting married, and then after about third year, she's back to being an inmate. So now, female in marriage, in a 3-year marriage, is as an inmate. Female in marriage of 3 years and then find a work husband, because that's an actual thing. I found out there's something called a work husband. Y'all at work together and y'all go together at work. These motherfuckers be at work acting like they fucking go together and shit. Work husband is what they call it. Women understand being suffocated in a relationship so much that when it happens, when females see a female getting into a fling while married, they cheer for her, and when they feel her, when they see that the female has filed for divorce and runs away with the man's money with her new fling, they cheer and they ride off into the sunset and they just, I knew she loved him. But what motherfuckers forget about these fucking fairy tales is when you close that book, that story ain't over. It's just the last that they start writing. Like, y'all motherfuckers thought the shit was closed when she got married the first time. You thought the book was closed happily ever after. No. 3 years later, she fucking left him. And it's this never-ending cycle of emotion. I feel like I'm in love with him. I love you, but I'm in love with him. Okay, I'll accept that. I'll accept that. You're a woman, you live off your emotions. I'll accept that. It is what it is. If you feel suffocated here because I don't have any more questions to ask you, because I know you up and down all around, I don't give a fuck about you doing your hair different. Like, dog, you giving me head feels like me beating my dick. You asking me why it's not getting hard. You want the easy answer or the hard answer? Cause it can be a bitch that don't look as good as your bitch, and she walking down, let's say you live in an apartment, walk down the damn sidewalk, you're like, man, I wonder what fucking that hoe would be like. I need something new. Bitches get tired of dick also. I'm tired of this. I know all his moves. I know how he move. I just want something different. It don't gotta be better dick. I just need different dick. It's how they're feeling. So you feeling like you want some other pussy, she wants some other dick, but y'all just can't stand each other. Don't forget that part. Ain't nothing but arguments in the house. Oh, the thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away. Oh, the thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away. Ain't no more fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I come home on break or some shit like that just to fuck you or some shit like that. I'm not coming home. Bitch, I might not come home when I get off. Bitch. I'm not with this shit. I'm not with this motherfucking relationship. God damn, motherfucker, why the fuck you still here? It's like I live here. God damn, still though, man. But then as soon as they leave, man, where the fuck you at, man? See, I'm tired of this shit. I'm just finna leave. There's no winning. There's nothing but fucking and I'm showing you fuck. That's all it is. It's nothing but pressure, and there's no way to relieve it because I don't find you sexually attractive no more. I told you in the beginning, fine, you're emotionally driven. That's all good. I'll accept that up and down bullshit. But one thing I won't do, and you should understand, is I'm not signing no fucking marriage certificate. That's it. That's all. Because I know, and we both know that you're an emotional creature, and this shit can go anywhere tomorrow. I'm not putting no motherfucking nothing on this as far as some legal shit. I told y'all before, in the eyes of the law, we still go together. Not getting married to a motherfucker and the fuck. First of all, you pressured into doing that shit, nigga. You didn't want to get married, nigga. Didn't want to spend your money on that fucking wedding shit. That shit ain't mean shit. Quiet down. That shit ain't mean shit. You did that to please her, so she can feel comfortable. And now you confused because it's like, hold the fuck on, man. Hold on. I went into debt giving you the wedding that would make you the envy of all your friends in the whole city. Gave you a ring that pushed me back damn near 5 years so that you can walk around flexing. And so you will be happy for a sustainable amount of time. And now, 3 months into the fucking us being home and wed and shit like that, you asking for something else? I just don't feel like we doing what we used to do. Bitch, I know you ain't just say that, bitch. And you'll talk to the woman you love in that way because it's like, hold the fuck on. Hold on. I just had to dig so deep, not just into my pocket, into my spirit, because I'm finna go into a whole bunch of fucking debt just to make you happy, because I know you want to be the envy of your friends. And I granted you that. And now you got the nerve to ask for something. It's the equivalent of a fucking child, man. Asking for some shit they know they not. It's not your birthday. It's not no holiday. It's not nothing. But you just want this toy in the store. And you know that bitch is overpriced. Alright, now, if I get this, I don't want to hear no more I want shit for the whole rest of the year. Oh yeah. Alright, now, goddamn it. Let me get one of them motherfuckers up there. Which one you want? My damn, damn it now. How much is it, goddamn it? How much? When we get to the house, you finna be cutting grass. I'm gonna do it. All right now. Damn. There it is. You get home, that child ain't played with that toy for 24 hours, and she come and show you some JoJo Siwa fucking rainbow maker. And you like, I know motherfucking well you ain't coming here and do that. I know motherfucking well you did not just come in here. Just the fact that you asking for something is disrespectful. I gave you something off the wheel because that came straight from my heart, wanting to see you happy. And what the fuck you did, you done took that shit for motherfucking weakness. You ain't played for that with that toy a whole day, and you coming up showing me something else? Like that, you don't want that toy no more? Oh, man, you got life fucked up. And that's what the bitch on the video you just saw, that's what she did. She tested the nigga with something at the house. She tested him. In order for her to get that far out to where she fucking niggas and laughing, say I'm fucking your bitch. That's funny to her. And that's because she just then did so many small things leading up to that. And that's why I tell you, get your shit together before you start dating. Have your money source secured, locked in, so that when she come, it's, as I tell y'all, pay for the fucking dinner or whatever bullshit. But you know, go there, play Netflix and chill and shit like that. Don't fuck her. Don't fuck her. If you fuck her, then you lame. Just understand that. If you fuck her early, then you're lame. You're not live because you fucked a bitch. She wanted you to fuck. She is a prisoner. She wants to be in a relationship. So it's nothing for you to fuck her. Don't fuck her. You just testing, hey, I'm just trying to just see where we going with this shit, whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? If she's worth anything, she's not going to be throwing herself on you. She's going to want for you to make the first move. Don't make the motherfucker. Chill, sit with her. Because I'm continuing to tell y'all, you need to see what this motherfucker looks like when she's mad. And you're waiting for her to ask you for money. Easiest ways to find out that you got a nab on your hand. But once you fuck her, you can't even, because she can say she's mad because I just love you so much and I just don't feel like I'm getting the same thing back. Like that night of passion that we shared, it just meant so much to me and you just act like it didn't mean anything to you. That's why my emotions are so up and down. You have to come in like you didn't fuck before, my nigga. You coming in the door, where the pussy at? Where the pussy at? Let me go. Oh, yeah. Shit, I'm trying. Yeah. Where the pussy at, that motherfucker? I'm tired of that pussy. Shit. Let me get some of that good pussy. Yeah, Lord. Oh, yeah. What's going on, Carla? Who is this?
What's up, man? This is Courtesy.
Courtesy, what's going on, man? Speak to me.
Man, I've been a long time listener. I'm a Patreon too.
Turn up.
And yeah, man, I go by what you be saying, man. I really had to tap in and talk about that part about the marriage thing, cause you know what I mean, like, you know, the guys we get into these relationships with women and stuff like that, and you know, some really be digging them and stuff, but I feel what you're saying about that, like paying for all of this and doing all of that extra stuff, man, cause I didn't do none of that. I did exactly what you said, man. You know what I'm saying? I went ahead and I looked her in the eyes and was like, shit, if it's real, it's real. We married. We ain't doing that shit.
Uh-huh.
And we've been rocking like that since, man. And I think it's really on some real love from the heart type shit. So.
Has she asked for any money?
No, never.
Never asked for money? How long y'all been together?
Got her own job.
How long y'all been together?
We've been together for going on, we've been married together going on like 10 months now.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
You're 32. Okay, so she wears weave then. Okay,
No,
but
she doesn't.
what?
Yeah, man, that's why I really fell in love with, you know what I'm saying, her as a person, because I would even play your show around her. And like,
hey, my fault. That's my fault. I asked the wrong question. That's my fault. Go ahead.
That's all good.
Mm-hmm.
All good. Yeah. Now I was listening to your show around her. You know what I'm saying? And she actually listened, and she noticed certain stuff, and she got a head on her shoulders, man. So you know, I taught respect that, and I got a whole business for myself. I got my own clothing line and stuff. So I'm pushing towards something, and I know for a fact, you know, it's hard running into good women out here.
It is.
A lot of times.
It is.
So you know, I just kind of like wanted to make sure, you know, I can grow with her, and I was just testing the waters out and stuff like that. But yeah, I ain't paying for no big wedding and shit like that.
Let me ask you this, and I want to say a couple things to you. Well, I meant to ask you how she was. That was my fault.
No problem.
And that was my mistake. But that's how I got the weave thing wrong. I went way too. But I'm saying, have you had sex with her yet?
Yes.
Okay. Y'all had it unprotected?
Yes.
Okay. Does she have children?
No, she doesn't.
How tall is she? How tall is she?
We around the same height to be like dead shit serious. And I'm 6'3", but she like 6'2".
Okay, you got to talk. Okay, yeah. Okay, so she was an athlete in high school. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so she it's definitely not big. Okay. I'm seeing a light skinned girl. Is she light skinned?
No.
No, okay. I'm seeing the wrong girl. That's my fault.
Yeah, we around the tone and all of that.
Okay.
But, you know, in the past though, like where she really from, cause she not. I live in Houston. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But where she really from, she was on some nab shit, and she's confessed that shit. You know what I'm saying? But she don't like that shit. Like she just don't vibe like that no more.
And I tell people this, man. Me and who was that? Me and who the fuck was that? A bitch don't have no Taylor. Shout out to Thriller. The bitch don't have no identity. The bitch is gonna take the identity of the man. So if you're a street nigga, you know you'll catch in the car smoking weed and shit like that. If you're a straight up nigga, and that's what you have to love about female. They have a lot of fucking strength because it's like, especially black women, like they don't just go. It seems like they have an easier time, or they make it look easy as far as addiction goes. They can pick up habits and drop them bitches. I guess it's in my viewing and shit. Like they don't never sweat like a bitch, and I guess that's just how I pick a bitch. Don't never let you see them sweat. One hoe did that. Hoe from California, she did, but I think she had been out there for a long time. But man, you know how it goes down is this. Your girl, this is for everybody out there. If she watches this show with you, that's phase one right there. Cause I'm not talking nothing but logic. Period, point blank. I'm speaking logic. Cardi B moved her child. She stopped playing her music when her child walked in. That shows that all that bullshit she talking about, some slut pride and all that whatever fuck shit, she didn't mean it. Because when it's her child at risk, she ain't with that shit. So what I'm saying is true. But a nothing ass bitch can't hear that because they don't want to change. If you wear a weave, it just say what it is. I don't feel like doing my fucking hair. Like I got a lot of shit going on. I don't fucking feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Like and say like I started this weave shit at this time, but they're saying what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit right there. If a female can admit to the wrongs, then we got somewhere to start because you have a rationale, you have logic. But if you don't have that, there's nothing we can do. I'm talking to a child, and we can't. Like I said, and I've told.
She would have gave me them signs.
Exactly.
When I met her, I would have been out the door. I mean, I keep it real open. I'm not like even joking, bro. I listen to you, man. That should be making so much sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like. That's how I move. Everybody knows, like I ain't with this random shit out here, man. I'm not no ex-gang member or nothing. I'm still in the gang and shit because I just don't feel like there's some shit that you get in the gang and then you get out because you say you want out. I don't feel like that's what it is. So I made a silly choice back in the day, joining a gang and shit. But I
feel like
I'm good. My whole life is different though.
Yeah, I feel like you can definitely. Sometimes you'll see me with a rag or something like that. But it just I don't want those issues. And I know what it represents. If I'm wearing a rag, then I'm on some that, and that's really how I'm on. If I got a rag on, then I'm on some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on some dumb shit. I'm on some dumb shit. But if not, then but like I said, but that's something else. But as it stands, what it comes down to when we're talking about our female, I'm gonna be honest. You have to show her these videos. You have to show it to her, and her response is going to look like we don't do this, and this is why we get so fucked up. Is because you don't show them, hey, this is what I watch. This is what I find entertaining. What do you find entertaining? You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. All we do is, we gonna watch a movie tonight. It better not be nothing scary. It's not gonna be scary. And then you go over that bitch and you fuck her. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's as far. And then you gotta learn her backwards because now she pregnant, and now you learning like this is a nothing ass bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. And so now I'm saying, and this is another thing me and Thrill were talking about, like some niggas come a different way. If you are a nigga or a female who you're logical and you are attractive to the opposite sex, you're going to feel what I'm saying. If you are somebody who's ever been a somebody, you're gonna feel what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not the motherfucker that's scared to do anything to a female because you just for you to be close enough to smell a female's cocoa butter, it's just something new to you. You're awkward. And those are I tell you, if that's your situation, call me. Let's do a consultation. Let's see what the fuck the issue is here. And that's why I say, like, there's no way for me to do that shit for free. It takes time. I can't even get these fucking videos done. Shout out to that boy Chris Strange. Shout out to Grump. Shout out to Katrina. Shout out to Kayla. Everybody. Shout out to Max. Shout out to 704 Soldier Chris. Everybody who helps out behind the scenes to make my job easier right here. It's a million things I gotta fuck. Shout out to Nikki D. Shout out to India. Everybody who's helping behind the scene. Like, this shit is real shit. I don't have time for that shit. And that's what I'm telling you. Once you have something and you can see
Yeah.
What you've built off of your mind, you not just gonna let a bitch in the door because she say she gonna fuck, or you feel like you can fuck her. This is why when we had that conversation about tricking and simping and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, I knew who I was talking to. You know what I'm saying, like that, because like my nigga, like you can't have shit. So I love to hear that, and please y'all use that in your relationship. Let her see the video. Let's see, like, because obviously we know it's entertaining. You know it's gonna be funny parts in there. You can watch that, but it's also gonna be real shit in there to where it's like, nah, that shit is. And a lot of times the reason why this content is funny is because it's so dead on. It's so accurate. It's like, god damn, you know what I'm saying? So let her see that and see what happens. And if you like what you see on the show and she doesn't, it'll be best for you to stop wasting your time. Secondly, I would tell you, with you having this clothing line, I think that it's not, like I said, it's a female can help build your brand. She can be there in the gap when you're, you know what I'm saying? She can sharpen you up and shit like that. But, and that's why I, see, and you gotta watch that shit, man, because see, once you become somebody, girls start getting scared of you and shit like that, and they don't want to say nothing. They don't want to say nothing. Like, I keep going back to this the other night when I sent Katrina that fucking picture. Like, when I woke up the next day, like, damn, why the fuck did I send that? But I was sick, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't take no medicine. That shit fucking had me where I can't go to sleep, and it shit is like kind of weird, you know? Like, why the fuck did you send that? And I like Katrina, she has the courage and shit like that, and she's real enough to say, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I mean? And then, but another girl would be like, oh, just, she don't know why the fuck she's saying, oh, but she just going along with everything that I do. And you know, it's just what it is. So you do want a motherfucker that's gonna be real with you. But like I said, if you're gonna succeed in our future, you're gonna have to work so fucking hard. I don't see how you could work a relationship. That's just me being really honest. I don't see how a relationship could work if you're working as hard as you're supposed to be working. Like, and then the thing is, you have so many fucking mood swings. And with a bitch, you know, she having her mood swings because of her fucking cycle and all this other shit. And that's another thing. Bitch, control your fucking cycle. When I'm sick, y'all saw what I did. I was sick. You didn't see me. You might hear a little video on Patreon. I'll put up some unedited shit or whatever, some old shit that nobody's seen before, unreleased shit. Fuck with the Instagram a little bit. But if I'm not feeling well, I'm gonna back the fuck up. I'm not gonna be all in everybody's face and all. I'm not doing that because I know I don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? If I'm tired, if I'm sleepy, or whatever it is. If I'm sad about something, it's time for me to get to myself. What a nothing ass bitch or nothing ass nigga will do is when they feel bad, the first thing they want to do is go around the people that love them most and take out that shit on them. And they think that shit is normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to be ratchet and mean and shit like that. And that's a very big problem. What you really want to look into when you're dealing with a female is how much does she frown the fuck up? How much is she like, I don't know why she looking at me and like, what? Like, you'll be at the fucking drive-thru or some shit like that, and bitch, this bitch ain't even give me no fucking ketchup. You know what I'm saying? It's little shit like that that shows this is a nothing ass bitch. She has a fucked up ass attitude. Get the fuck away from me. Because as soon as she gets comfortable with you, that's the attitude that you're gonna be getting. You're just not, like, this bitch couldn't even hold it. Like, you such a nothing ass bitch that you over this bitch. Fuck, this bitch ain't even give me no fucking ketchup and no man. What the fuck wrong with them? Like, all the fuck you gotta do is say, excuse me, can I get a extra ketchup? It's that fucking simple. But you'll make, like, so you like going into attitude mode. You like going into negative mode. That's where you're comfortable. I'm comfortable being positive. I like being positive. I don't like going into the negative mode. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And so you have to pay attention to that. A bitch saying she got a stank attitude is not, I got a stank ass walk and a that ass. The fuck was that all about? I got a stank ass walk and a big ass dick. What? The fuck did you say? Bitch, fuck is that hoe talking about? But like, it's shit like that. Where is she from? Who? I don't know what it is. Yeah, shout out to that boy Chris Strange. Shout out to that boy Big Wheel. Big Wheel said, keep going, Big Homes. 2021, the way. That's right. Stay away from the motherfucker. But like I said, the only safe way I know to do this shit, dog, is to stay to your fucking self. Because most of us, dog, 2020 was so tumultuous. And it just, not even 2020, because niggas been fucked up since before then. Like, you didn't have a fucked up situation. Your situation is so fucked up that you need to get to yourself and see what the fuck you need to do. And you can't do that while you're around a bitch, because every day you in that house is energy flowing. And her whole day is about how sexually attracted you were to her. That's her whole day. That's it. That's all. Did he jump on me when I walked through the door? Did he jump on me when I got out the shower? Did he jump on me when I got done cooking? Did he jump on me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's relating her whole day through that. Like, she not coming at you with no fucking conversation about stocks and bonds or coming at you about, did you see that new video Ayo put out? Like, a smart bitch, what she would do is, if I see that this is what you enjoy, like, you wouldn't even have to tell her that's what you enjoy. The bitch would ask you. You know what I'm saying? And then she would pay attention. Like, okay, I know he said he likes to cliff hang and skydive and all this other shit. But what I see him do is watching the Big Facts podcast. I see him cleaning the bullets in his gun. And I see him practicing his archery. So what she can do then is, I need to search up. If I'm interested in this dude, let me hit him from the blind side. Let me search. If I don't know shit about guns, let me read up on guns. Let me read up on arrows. Let me see what the Big Facts podcast shit is, so we can meet on some middle ground. Even if I don't like this shit, at least I can tell him why I don't like that shit. And that's putting time into a relationship. But for a nab, it's fuck all that. I know he want this good pussy. This pussy so good. I know he want this the best pussy ever. You gotta get out of there. Because that mindset right there, as I keep telling people, that's the mindset of a 13-year-old. And I continue to speak on this. We've all seen underage girls that are built like they're fucking grown.
Straight up.
You ask a bitch and she'll tell you she wants to go back to her high school body. So now you got a girl that's 15, 14 years old with the body of a 25-year-old. She gives you a fake ID. Oh, shit, this be illegal. You still go to jail for that. It's like, she gave me a fake ID. How the fuck I'm supposed to know she underage? You should know. There's ways that you know. What the fuck? She talked just like any of these other bitches. The fuck? This hoe was actually smarter than these other hoes out here. Here you got a 32-year-old hoe that obviously has the body of a 32-year-old, but she got the mind of a 13-year-old. All the shit the little 13-year-old doing, she on the phone. All that shit right there. She doing all that shit. She doing the TikTok and all that shit. She's seriously doing that shit.
Yeah.
Like a fucking child, but she 32. She watching all the shows that a fucking 13-year-old watch. And because the government, she's living like a 13-year-old, because a 13-year-old living off their mom and daddy, she living off the fucking government. You got a real fucking 13-year-old in a 32-year-old body. And then on the other end, you got a 13-year-old in a 25-year-old body. If you'll fuck that 32-year-old, you'll fuck that goddamn 13-year-old. Because they're the same bitch, essentially. They got the same body. The shit, the 13-year-old actually got a better fucking body.
Yeah.
So if you fuck the 32-year-old, you a damn sure fuck the 13-year-old because she even finer. But if you a nigga who they'll try to make you feel like you crazy for having mental standards. Bitch, you're dumb. I've seen a grown bitch not take a shower just for attention. Jump up on the fucking counter and start fucking cleaning her pussy for attention. And she don't understand why you don't find her attractive. It's like, bitch, like, first of all, that negative attitude shit, that shit just took you down a whole 3 points. So you was an 8, but now you a 6. Like, that attitude shit, I'm not with that. And then the fact that you just don't, like, you really base everything off sexuality. And you wonder why shit is always backwards and fucked up for you.
Hey, yo, I can ask you something though?
Go ahead, Big Home.
Alright, so I just wanted to say too, like, you know what I mean? I feel like I let you down at first because I had been listening to you like before I even started talking to her, but she would do things like steady try to get with me and I'd be like, nah, we just were friends and stuff like that. You know, she kept coming to me, showing me she was trying to better herself. She was on that childish shit at first and all of that, but she started showing me she was bettering herself. She wanted to do better. She would start getting off of me with the crazy shit, like you was talking about, like everything just run by sex and shit. Like she would just stop that shit, you know. And I used to turn her down a lot. Like, nah, like I ain't ready for no dating you, and I ain't doing all of that and all of this shit. I got this business I want to do and all that. She respected it enough, you know what I'm saying? She even respected enough to when I told her, like, after the fact, I'm like, well, you know, I really do fucking love this chick. Like, fuck it. You want to get married? And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, yo, we ain't going down the aisle and shit. You know what I'm saying? She respect that shit. She keep it real to her, even her people, and they question like, oh. Well, what you mean you ain't got no papers and what you talking about? She ain't hurt by that shit. You know what I'm saying? She see me trying to achieve my goals, so I gotta give her big respect all the time. I can't leave that out.
Yeah.
But do you think that I'm wrong? That in seriousness, I'm 32. She 22. You think I'm wrong? Because seriously, I ain't got no kids. I don't be feeling like kids is something I'm on my focus. You think I'm wrong for like I don't want to have kids, bro, until I like reach some point of success.
Man, and that what I'm trying to tell you with that right there, with you fucking the wrong, like I said, the whole and this is why I be trying to tell niggas, man, like it's so hard. It's so hard.
That's real though.
It's so hard to see a nab for who she is until you give her some power. The way to expose a nab, the way the nab gonna come out like, she gonna come out with that shit when she gets some fucking leverage. The nab is, and we'll just talk about this, is different level of nabs. The bottom level is the weave wearing, pickle eating, loud talking, flip flops and fucking sandal wearing fucking nab. There's no question about it, it's a fucking nab. This is the bitch that I run up on at Burger King. You know what I'm saying? There's another fucking level, man. It's another level. Like, you have to be aware and conscious. Like, a motherfucker think that Cassie ain't no nab. Which the bitch might not be. You know what I'm saying? Like, Puff Daddy might just be a real freaky, weird ass nigga. But Rihanna ain't no nab and shit like that. It's like, my nigga, there's so many different levels. But like I said, a bitch can be a nab, but if she don't put a nigga on child support, I really can't even really, like, my nigga, shit, that hoe. So once you take the law out of it, like, you ain't got no false rape, no false domestic violence, no child support, no taking a nigga to court for his goddamn marriage money and shit like that. Even if the bitch do get alimony or you know what I'm saying, some shit like that, and if she don't put it on child support, I just really gotta say, shit, I can't, like, that bitch got some real in her. Like, because the government sets it up for us to continue to be infighting, and we gonna fight as men because it's like, dog, we're in a situation where you saying that a woman can charge you for your kids, like, oh, and the government knows that that's confrontational, but they want us to continue fighting with each other. But in your situation, as I'm saying, I hate to say it, but dog, you won't know until that baby is there, because dog, before that, her whole job. I tell people a lot about the story. I tell people the story of Mini-Me, the actor, the midget who played Mini-Me. He started dating a fucking supermodel, and the supermodel, she played it all the way up to where he'll marry her. And in California, you gotta be married 3 years before you get any type of fucking spousal support, anything like that, to where you can actually take half. This bitch divorced him on the day after their 3-year anniversary. So what you have to understand is a bitch will do everything she has to do. She did everything while they were dating. She did the shit while they were married, and she stayed the fuck down. But when it was time to secure that bag, she shut up. This is who I am, like a reptilian and shit like that. So it's like, really, it's just scary out here when you really feel like, and this is what I'm saying, dog. Like, it's too much on the line. It's too much on the line. And for some reason, it's so hard for us to live today like we already have accomplished what we're going to accomplish in the future. When I was walking around here, actually literally walking up and down the road with a smile on my face, because I knew that, dog, God blessed me with the mind to be able to promote rappers. Like, no matter what, I'm gonna be able to promote rappers. I'm good. Like, so to be happy, and I don't have shit, I'm not paying my phone bill, and you know what I'm saying, I'm just a nothing ass nigga to the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, you too old to not be paying your phone bill. Like, what the fuck? But I can smile like, nah, I got this. I'm finna have something because I got this skill. People look at you crazy when you act today like what you're gonna have in the future. And I tell niggas to do that. I tell my brother to do that. Like, dog, you gotta cut niggas off, because the shit niggas is doing right now, they're not gonna do in the future. They wouldn't dare do it in the future, because they'll be fighting, trying to show you that they're loyal to you. Right now, they just acting like you just a little peon. And that is your reason to cut them off. Nobody came down this driveway when I was walking up and down that road. And because nobody came but Ripper City and, you know, a couple people, nobody, I don't have no issue with nobody saying, hey, my nigga, shit, I held you down when you was, hell no. Nigga, I paid my debt to the street. I left the street clean. This is why I am authorized to talk about the street, because I paid real dues. And I got out that shit willingly. I paid my dues. I didn't get out the street while I was locked up, when I was in the interrogation room. No, I got out the street when time was done and I was right here on my feet, and I'm good on that. And I got out like that. So with no questions asked. So niggas really got to get their mind together and just realize, what do you want? Because if you trying to build a company, dog, a relationship itself takes so much energy and time. It takes so much fucking energy.
Yeah.
It's like, dog, I have to give all of me to my business. If I don't, this shit will not be successful. And exactly. It's not a lot of Not a lot of females will understand it. It's like, you're gonna have to balance it, and ain't no balancing, bitch. If you really for me, you will be telling me, look, do whatever you need to do for that business. I know that's where your heart is at. And a nigga will salute you for that. But a nab is just too much of a nab. She can't even sit back and just ride the gravy train. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga finna let me be around him for this long. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you tell a bit, look, we married. I got you. You ain't going nowhere. You got this. I didn't put you on my wheel or whatever like that. So you good. You taken care of. I just need this space right here to handle this business. You know what I'm saying? You know, help out how you can help out. And so what that mean, bitch, is you go out and you start reading some books and saying, so will this work? Will this work? And listen when a nigga tell you what will work, what won't work. Learn how to edit. So if a bitch want to come in on me, bitch, learn how to edit. Learn how to fucking learn how to read papers, learn how to, you know what I'm saying, be a, you know, what the fuck is it, clerical work and shit like that. Learn how to do that shit, bitch. Be an asset to what I'm trying to build. If you want to be part of my life, you don't, bitch, you don't want to be part of my life if you just trying to be, I'm trying to be your wife, that's my job. No, bitch. If I'm a motherfucking, if I'm doing entertainer shit, your job is to carry my fucking equipment. Your job is to motherfucking be my sounding board when I got a joke. Your job is to learn this fucking business so that I can learn how to get better at my fucking craft. But a bitch don't want to help. She got a whole nother job over here for you to do, and she gonna be like, you late for this job. So your job 24 hours is to be the boss of your business and get your business off the ground. This bitch is over here saying, well, you a husband too, so you need to do that. What? You a boyfriend too, so you need to clock in on this job. So, and that's when shit get crazy, because it's like, dog, I'm not finna put no work into this relationship, and because I'm not gonna, I know I'm not, I don't. It's only one of me. I can't put no work into no relationship. I'm just gonna stay away and do my thing, because a bitch will come in on some, oh, I just want to help you out shit. But then as y'all, you know, become, nah, she done got a little bit closer. Oh, can we go watch this movie? And you like, well, you know, I don't want to just, all right, we'll go watch it. And then now the shit just get, now it's an obligation. You need to go over here. We don't never go out to eat and all that shit. Like, hold on, bitch. Like, I don't even really go with you. Like, what the fuck is this all about? And a bitch will see you got a good heart and she'll play on that. And that's why you really have to just be focused. Be focused. Let your word be your word. And I would rather hurt feelings than to break hearts, if that make any sense. I'd rather hurt your feelings and say, hey man, I can't carry this load. I love you to death, but I can't carry this load. It's too much, and I'm gonna end up being mean to you. So I think we need to separate for a little while, so that we can, so that I can figure out what's going on. I'd rather do that than to break your heart by saying, bitch, it's over with, ho. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different levels of this shit. So just as an entrepreneur, that's who I talk to, is the entrepreneurs. Like, you got to choose one. Ray Charles said once before, you either going to have a successful career or a successful relationship, but you can't have both. You know what I'm saying? And I've just made my choice. I made my choice. Like, I'm a, you know, it's a blessing that I get to have a relationship with my children. That's the blessing right there. So I'll take that. But as far as trying to work a relationship, like, and working with fleeting feelings, like, shit is fleeting, man. Shit, like, the way a nigga feel about a bitch, like, that shit is all good today. Like, it's man, it's you so unique. Your head, your hair, your face is so unique, man. I enjoy fucking you and shit like that. Like, we can, nigga, we done fucked outside, fucked in the studio, on top of the studio, anywhere we meet. I'm just fucking the shit out of, because it's just so new. But then after a while, it's like, damn, I can't stand this bitch. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And that, because I know that's how I am, that's why I would say, you know, I do the stuff that I do. I know that I'm gonna be tired of fucking this hoe after a certain amount of time. So that's why I say I'm just not going to fuck the bitch. When it's time for me to actively look for a partner, I'm gonna make sure that it's understood, like, yeah, we can go together, we can start dating. Dating means that we're being faithful to one another, but we're not gonna have sex. And if she's not with that, like I said, I got a list of things. Like, this is my list. If you can rock with this, then I think we can maybe try to do something. If you can't rock with this, then I thank you so much for not wasting my time. And that's all you can truly ask for. If she, like I give the example, I'm coming to the table and it be known. I don't mind marriage, but I'm not signing an American marriage license. I'm not signing it. It's unfair to the male. I'm not signing it. So if that's a deal breaker, I appreciate your time. Also, I believe in no sex for the first year while we're both being faithful to each other, because it just bitch, you just not fucking me and we go together, but you fucking somebody else, that kill the whole thing. Like, nah, like, as we're dating, I have a year long, you know what I'm saying, hold on sex. Like, you know what I'm saying, as we're dating. If that's a deal breaker, then you know what I'm saying, and I can understand. And so I say my shit and she say hers. Her shit might be like, you know, I don't give head. My father, he just taught me against that. I'm just not with it. So I don't want anybody to be trying to force me to do it or coax me to do it or seduce me into doing it. I'm not doing that. And I know that's big for guys, and I don't tolerate infidelity. So if you not getting head from me is a problem, and not getting it at all is like, it's not a problem for you. If it's a problem, then, you know, I'd rather you just go ahead and leave now, because I don't want this to be a problem down the line. You know, 2 months, 6 months, 10 months, 2 years from now, like, man, can you just try it? Like, I feel like you should try it. It's like, no, I fucking told you I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And we should have standards and we should have guidelines. And that if we're seriously looking for a real relationship and not just out here doing what we did when we was kids. Like, when I was a child, you know what I'm saying, I'm just fucking hoes and shit. Like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, don't need no guidelines or no shit like that. Like, I'm just fucking bitches. But now, with us seriously looking for mates and shit, like partners, I think we should have a list of things and shit like that. Like, one of my things might be, if you have any sex tapes out there, I need to be made aware of them now, and I need to see them. Like, because I would hate for a sex tape to come out 3 years of us being in a relationship, and then you look crazy when I fucking just leave. Like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not with that shit. I'm not with niggas, and if I am with it, I'm gonna watch it right now and be like, okay, now I know what's coming. But if you don't tell me about it, this shit is over with. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit could be going perfect, then a fucking video come out on Pornhub of this bitch sucking 10 niggas. You know what I'm saying? And nigga look at the bitch different. So, you know, it's just, everybody got their guidelines, everybody got their shit. And I just, like I said, I just say focus on your empire first, and then everything else will fall in place. There will not be a shortage of women, won't be a shortage of good women once you've made yourself an asset. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it won't be nothing to do, because now you definitely set all the rules. So now it's like, look, this is what it is. I'm not getting no marriage license, and I'm not like, there ain't no way in. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way in. You know what I mean? So if you here, you're gonna be here because you want to be here, because you're not getting shit. You're not getting shit. I have a job here for you at my, you know, place, like at Tactical Operations. I have a clerical job. You'll have a job and all that shit like that. And also, I'm going to have multiple wives. So that's another thing on the table. Look, I'm gonna have multiple wives. If that's a deal breaker, let me know. That's real quick shit. I'm gonna have multiple fucking wives. If that's how I feel, I'm gonna put that out to her, and that's being honest. And it, you know, I had a bitch say, "Oh, I hope you find all that, because I am." I'm like, well, that's fine, because, you know, it's not for you to be there. Well, I don't know this. You know, man, like, why are you still talking about this shit? Like, we've concluded that that's not gonna be you. I just don't see why you gotta wait a whole year before you have sex with somebody. You need to see what it's like first. I'm like, yeah, I feel that. I bet. if you get a shot of this, you're not gonna be talking about the 3 S's no more. I'm like, there it is. Once I hear that, I already know what it is. I know what it is. Then this a bitch who wanna she just wanna test her pussy out and see how good her pussy is. Yeah, I made a nigga come out retirement for this pussy. It's like, man, I ain't with all that shit, man. I ain't with all that shit. But yeah, good talk. That's all it is, man. Let me get in this house and go ahead and try to heal up, man. It's late as hell.
All right.
Carla, what you said your name was on the Patreon?
I think it's Courtesy Jr., but I have to check. Yeah, my name is Courtesy though, man. I'm eternally after. I sent you that thing on Cardi B earlier.
Oh, what's your name on Instagram?
Eternally after. I go by my clothing line name.
Okay, well we need to talk about that, man. We might need to get some promotion and shit going.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah, we need make sure you holler at me and we'll see what's going on. I appreciate everybody for coming out. Big Home, I appreciate you calling in. Everybody who donated, if you just watching on the playback, make sure you show love. Y'all know how we rocking. Cash App, PayPal, all the moderators. There's love. See y'all in a minute. Love.
Yeah.
All right.
Charleston White, we here, we back again, man. Pop Hunna.
It's on Corvette. Going crazy. It's on the charts right now. 2-3 weeks later, a week later after Uzi got on the record, paperwork came out. Uzi took down the record off his Instagram. He did another song with Tuzi. Tuzi took the song off Instagram. Billy the Kid was dancing to the song on Instagram. He deleted the video off his Instagram page. It's like he's getting blackballed right now. You spoke out about it. Hold on. You spoke out about it, and I posted it on Say Cheese.
And it's
everybody going on you.
They didn't blackball Game when he child molested that 15, 16-year-old girl.
There you go.
He just got sued for.
There you go.
That nigga fucked the baby. And got sued and lost. They had evidence and showed that Game with the butterfly tattoo on his face that he molests children. He's a pedophile. And he walking around with his chest still stuck out, hollering, and everybody still love him. Right? So, well, let me keep going. Boy, when Kobe Bryant